We ended up shopping the whole time, and I was like, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Like, of all the episodes to make it back on, we just finished like a big fight, and then you came back, and we were like, now we're spending all of our spoils.
Yep. Hey, I think it was just Ganesh that may have heard it. I don't know if Basin heard it, but 44 days.
Hey,
And then
let's go.
Freedom?
I'm out of here.
Freedom.
All right. That means I can start throwing some real stuff at you.
Hey, you got my text earlier, right?
I did. I responded. Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh, has everyone
everybody else won't appreciate it, but
Yeah, but no, it's okay.
Has everyone checked their physical mail recently?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I got the Spencer, I got the thing already. Yeah.
I'm glad it made it to everybody.
Yeah, I got it too.
Go check the mail.
Yeah, sorry. Let me just run into our mail right now.
So we know what Adam and I are doing on the break. I feel like I just checked my mail.
We just opened the mail that we checked like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's good.
I'm over here now.
Guys, the last time we played
Oh,
was
goodness.
September 7th.
Yeah, it's been about
It's
a
been
month.
almost exactly a month since the last time we played.
When was the last time I played?
I think we had to reschedule once. We had to push it back 1 week, right?
I think that's true. A foreground layer? Roll 20 is new every time I play
We've
to.
been doing a lot. That's fair.
It's not going to happen. So, what happened?
Okay, let's see. When was the last time I took notes?
The last time you played would have
June-
been, I think,
I
session
took notes
23.
June 22nd.
June 26th.
Except, yeah, I had
You've
played.
played since
I've played since then. That was when we became full members of Perico Enterprises.
Yeah, you've definitely played.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played since then.
So the last session, right? I think it was maybe 23. Yeah, 23, because that's when the spider started to go over the bubbles. So,
So, like early August, right?
yeah, early August.
August 3rd.
Yeah. So after Vitruvius just kind of noped out after seeing all the spiders climb on top of the bubble,
That's right.
we the party was nervous about what was happening, and
Yeah, what happened?
turns out we would
Wait.
been fine.
Maybe he shouldn't know. It's some of the fun of him just showing up,
Yeah,
not knowing what's
that is
going
part
on.
of the fun. That is part of the fun.
Oh, okay.
But I think the rest of us, you don't need to go all the way back from the bubble, but just, I don't remember what happened last episode.
Okay.
Last session.
Well, the main things that have happened, I will just say we're in the temple at this point. So just give me a heads up there. We're trying to solve puzzles. And then mainly last session, it was mainly just combat. And then right. So yeah, really just combat. Against some classic enemies, Mimic, Black Pudding, something else probably. And then we found some artifacts as well. In that same room that we got attacked in, well, most of the party got attacked in. We found some brooch. I forgot what the brooch was, I think. And then we found a pendant, which it has some other generic name, but it's a periactive wound closure.
Yeah, and the brooch was something too, and we divvied those out, right? Who ended up with those things?
Blandon has the periapt. I don't know.
Gaia got the shield clasp brooch.
That's right. Okay.
And then at this point, we're kind of just back at a little bubble area to where we're just taking it easy, resting for a little bit, and then coming up with the plan, I guess.
I think the plan
Okay,
was
so-
we're trying to solve a word search puzzle, but it's entirely based off the lore of the god of this region, Alkosh. and we don't know all the names and titles that would be on the word search. So we got to find some sort of book or some sort of like pamphlet or something.
Really,
that might
really
have...
old character who's
Yeah.
been around for millennia.
Ooh.
I know.
So
There was
who-
another hallway that we like hadn't explored, right? We like peeked in there and then we were like, "Oh shit, there's spiders."
We have both wings to explore.
Yeah,
And I
we're-
think we had just decided to set out, or had just set out to go look at one of them.
we just finished 2 different short rests because we resummoned both the familiars in the party, and I think we were about to. Yeah.
Well,
the
you
party was
technically
about to-
haven't finished that second one yet.
Oh, we didn't. I thought we were in the midst of.
Here comes
Yeah.
the Cobra.
In the middle of it.
Yet
Yeah.
another
We'll see.
Cute.
pink
though?
spider.
So remind me, who got burned and now looks like Harvey Two-Face?
It's
Nico.
not that bad.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Beauty.
he looks more like Zuko.
Zuko? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, we jumped into a recap before I could ask the character building question, but it's fine because I've still got it here. I don't believe I've asked this before, but it sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't think we have. The question is, what unusual talents does your character possess?
I think Vitruvius is speak for themselves.
Is anyone here a contortionist? Can you
Nico.
are you double jointed? Swallow swords?
Maggie can do that thing with a pencil where it looks like it's a wave.
Spending
Oh,
what?
I can do it. It doesn't show up on camera nearly as well, does it?
That's what all of my and they're like, Miss Wolfong, do you know what this is? And I'm like, bro, I've been doing that since before you were alive.
I'm the sole creator.
Oh man. That's a good character building question.
I like to imagine that Kuuvalo could do the thing where like you grab your leg and then you hop over it with the other leg. That's probably something.
Are there
Or like the broom thing where you hold a broom and you have to step over it.
Yeah. I think she probably knows a few of those like just senseless like party tricks basically.
is there anything akin to a Rubik's Cube in Valenta?
Yeah, that would have come from the successor as well, but yeah,
I
absolutely.
feel like
you would have had access to that, absolutely.
so good at that.
What sort of weird stuff can Samuel do?
That's how I don't know.
Would he have
He can make a good salty stew.
would he have ever like done
What a
leisure
weird
activity?
talent.
I don't know if he has.
I don't think we have. I think the closest time we've had to leisure activity was that one awkward silence that Blandon and Samuel had when they were cleaning armor.
Oh man. I don't know
think
why I
that's-
remember that so clearly. That's hilarious.
Vitruvius could probably burp the alphabet.
That checks out.
I wonder.
That checks out.
I could also believe that he probably has like learned every party trick at some point, but it's just a matter of which ones he remembers he can do.
That's all. That's fair. I like that a lot.
I would actually.
Pull
I
the
don't know.
rabbit like out of the sleeve, which is not where you're supposed to pull a rabbit out of. Gets them all mixed up.
I like to think that Samuel actually used to be really good at like aerial acrobatics. Like he was really good at flying. Like he could do fun, cool shit, doing flips in the air and flying through like small spaces where he'd like close his wings up and shoot through it and then fly through and shit like that.
Like that tiger from Madagascar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he would do the spinning with his nail at the front and like spin in a circle. And flying
Oh
bursts
my
out.
god.
Yes, exactly.
I think Maggie would be really good at like proper pirate sword fighting just from like all of her time on the boats. But she like doesn't ever use it right now because she's just been using magic since you've known her.
You're gonna multi-class as the fighter or what?
I don't know, maybe.
What?
I
It's
just
definitely
adjusted my
not.
settings. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The only other thing I could think of that even Samuel probably wouldn't know, and it's not true of his stats anymore, but I had an idea that he used to be really good at like sleight of hand kind of stuff, like just being sneaky and like snatching stuff and whatever. And I feel like he would have been really good at like close-up magic, but he did not like practice it in any way. But like with really good close-up magic, like sleight of hand, he probably would have been able to be like, you got one ball in this hand and two in this, like shit like that, and then be like, oh, I stole your watch.
What sort of stuff would Gaia and Blandon have?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I have down that that Gaia can make flowers bloom.
Not necessarily unusual in this world.
Yeah, that's
but
what I was
definitely fun.
Do they not have many parties at the Monastery of the Elements?
No.
Damn.
Very strict.
Trying to think what makes sense.
Can Blandon breakdance or something?
No, no. I'm thinking that he could probably mimic someone's walk really easily.
Mhm.
Oh.
I like that a lot.
Especially
Pretty
this
cool.
one right here.
Oh my god. No way you managed to turn this into a One Piece reference.
I'm not. I just had that on mind, but I think it would make sense for his character to be able to mimic how people walk.
Yep. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I feel like Blandon low key would be good at like gymnastics, but he doesn't know it. He's never tried or been introduced to it.
I don't know if oh yeah. I think is that everyone already?
I
Did
think
Maggie
so.
already share?
Yeah, I'm still thinking. I don't know if
Sword
sword fighting is it,
What
but
about like debate?
think-
Something like that.
like what?
Speech and
Debate?
debate.
Be like in debate club.
I feel like that's a secret though, like, or not like it's not a secret, but like a kind of hidden talent. Like
It's a practical thing she used.
she's a political figure. Like yeah, she uses debate probably all the time.
That's unique.
Fold
Oh.
gum wrappers into hearts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you wiggle your ears?
Yahtzee can't.
I see it.
It's so subtle. You can't see. Well, hold on, I gotta do it again.
I can see it. I can tell.
Yavson has both of his ears.
Oh, there
in
you go.
It's good.
That's a good one. Oh yeah, Samuel can tie a cherry stem in his mouth. Ooh.
Oh God! All right.
I don't know. I was
I think we-
like, what are other weird like things that people are like?
Wait, so the recap.
I think Ganesh already kind of mainly recapped. Was there anything else that was missed?
I think the only thing I didn't really, one of the only things I didn't get was the spells. I don't know what's up.
Oh, I have those reminders right now.
Okay.
Samuel. Oh, what's up?
Oh, I was gonna say I also have them. Samuel has protection from poison. He just cast for an hour.
Correct.
Right before we finish.
Maggie just cast mage armor on herself as well, and this tiny hut is still up for 5 hours.
Okay, so here's a question. When the last time Vitruvius was out of the ring, was that inside the hut with the spiders crawling up over?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now we're back inside the hut in a
Now
new
back
place.
in new
with
place.
spiders.
With spiders or no spiders?
No
Not
spiders.
really. None in sight, right? Right now, I don't think.
There's
I
a
mean,
couple inside. Yeah.
We can see some
Okay.
like crawling
Let me-
in the distance.
Let me set the stage again. I'll set the stage again.
Yeah, thank you. That'll help.
So let me change the music here.
It's like for Vitruvius's perspective, no time has passed.
Well,
Yep.
We're
the
just in a
ground is very
completely
different.
new space.
So I will say, as you all are taking your rest in the middle of your second rest in a row, which we'll just call one big rest, it seems, attempting to recall your familiars and continue finding answers to this riddle that has been posed. You sit within a large circular chamber, which was the site of much panic and gravitational shenanigans prior. The central worship hall of an ancient temple buried underneath the ground. High reaching domed roof with gorgeous carved designs, albeit slightly diminished by the large hole in the center of it and some of the damage, and several spider webs and humanoid bodies kind of hanging from the rafters here and there. You all currently sit stationed next to a large boulder that seemed to have crashed down and potentially caused the hole in the ceiling. And with the bubble kind of sitting over the entrance to a staircase. Oh,
Sorry.
I hear two of me. The entrance to a staircase that leads below, possibly at one point some kind of hidden vault entrance that would have been activated. But as you all sit here, you can see like the occasional large spider just kind of moving around slowly within the chamber, a handful or so. Nothing that seems to be encroaching on your position immediately. But as you all sit there, I'll say a couple of you out of the corner of your eye begin to see like a slow kind of drifting of mist as Vitruvius slowly apparates within the space next to you all.
All right, we're gonna charge out right now. Oh shit! It's another blink spider attack.
Take out of the bubble.
What'd you say?
I'll take out of the bubble.
Okay.
I don't know. Do I have a sword?
I was
This is
saying
how
you're
I'm
the
gonna
blink
play.
spider appearing.
Oh,
Like as a blue thing, like a large blue
Yeah.
thing appears inside the bubble with us. It's happened twice now. So
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, you all
draw
kind of it's kind of this moment, yeah, exactly, of everyone like drawing weapons and they kind of freeze.
Good morning.
Back.
Is this
I'm actually unaware of what time of day it is.
Mason right as we finish the second long rest, the second short rest?
No, you're kind of in the midst of it still.
Oh, okay.
For the
Yeah, that's a
sake of
good question.
storytelling.
Around what time would it be? Because we climbed in kind of early in the morning. Is that right?
It is currently around 10:30 a.m.
Okay, so yeah, it is morning. How was your slumber, Vitruvius?
I have to say, this popping in and out of this reality is very inconvenient.
Yeah.
Although we haven't moved.
well, we're in a new spot, but
Like a little bit.
Like, look at the ground.
This place around you is entirely unrecognizable. You seem to be in some kind of ornate structure, albeit very old.
Is he just gonna like sit down and put his head in his hands?
I guess quick question: do you have any idea, like when you come back out, do you know how long it's been?
I'm not going to lie. I spent possibly several millennia in that thing, and in my time, it may have been a week ago.
Oh,
I mean,
vaguely,
yeah. So
vaguely, no.
maybe until we figure out what's going on with you, we can just kind of game plan to like, all right, here's the quick update. Let's go. The quick update. It's been like 24 hours, maybe. And
under
we were
24.
like, the last time you were here, we were just like right up top. You can see the hole, and you should be able to look up through the roof of the building and see like a hole of light in the top of the cavern. Like, was it like 100 feet up, right?
A little over 100 feet, yeah.
Like 120 feet, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the hole that we were on the edge of, more or less, like that we camped at the time before.
Okay.
That's about it. We made our way down. There's like a billion spiders down here.
Spiders, schmiters.
Exactly. They don't like fire, so if you got that locked and loaded, super helpful.
Some of them teleport.
Unfortunately, I do not participate in fire magic.
Maybe you can just like.
I
be annoyed
could
with music.
sing them a great song,
Yep. Exactly what I just
or
said.
bonk them on the head.
I think we'll take option B.
Flashing
Well, it depends.
spiders.
Do your songs start fire?
Although, depending on how bad the song is, they might just leave.
Yeah, perfect.
That would work.
Maggie's gonna lean over to Nico and go, I mean, if he's using the bagpipes again, I would leave too.
That's true.
All right, well, hey, I don't have a whole lot of magic, and I just cast something, and I only got an hour, so let's go.
Are we going to try to find some books and lore?
I think we want to go back to where we were now that we have time, because the bubble's cast, and we're not trying to rush back to be a part of the bubble being cast. We want to just go back down the hall we were in. We know that there were at least 2 large spiders that way. I think we walked under one, and another one that kind of chased us out.
I think
I think one came out of that hall and is like in our space, isn't it? It's like in the room with us right now.
No, it's not in the room with us, but if we go downstairs into the big room with the puzzle, that's where the spider is, right, Mason?
No, they're talking about the hallway that they explored previously. That's the other one of the main wings of the temple.
I was wrong.
And there was you're good. There was indeed one spider that was kind of stalking them and joined another within that wing of the building. But you currently don't have eyes on either of those at the moment.
So yeah, like right through those doors, there's like a kind of chamber before you get into the hallway, and there should be like 1 or 2 in there. We can jump them. They're not really that hard to kill.
Hold on. If we're about to jump out, I have a few words, if you wouldn't mind. And he's gonna reach into his vest and pull out his journal and open it, pull his glasses and put them on. And he's gonna flip a page and be like, "Oh, that was not ready yet." Friends, family, allies. I guess it's not very many. Anyway, the past several days or weeks, I don't really know how long it's been because of my shackled condition. Anyway, I like you all very much, and I appreciate the opportunities that you give me to be part of your group. And Thank you. And I will cast motivational speech.
Ooh,
That was very sweet, Vitruvius.
what it do though?
what that spell do?
Everybody, for the next hour, choose up to 5. I believe
5
there's
creatures. Yeah.
2,
So
3.
I can count
So-
for you.
Yeah. So
Tails
one
is here
per-
as well.
Tails is here as well.
Yep.
Oh, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 people here.
I believe so. If that match.
Okay. Samuel will keep out of this,
Okay.
and
I'm not moving anywhere, so you can pick anyone that's not me. I have to stay in the bubble, and I'm not going out.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Kuuvalo as well. So everybody except Samuel and Kuuvalo will get 5 temporary hit points. And you have advantage on wisdom saving throws for the next hour.
They updated the spell.
If you are
nice.
affected, if you are attacked, your next attack you have advantage on.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
if you're
crazy.
hit by an attack. Yeah.
If you are hit by an attack. If
Yes.
you lose your 5 hit points before the hour ends, the effect of the wisdom saving throws and the attack ends.
That was really cool.
It is. I think it's much better than it was before.
Quick point of clarity. If you get attacked and you lose those 5 hit points, do you get the advantage still?
You do. Your next attack.
Yeah.
But like then the
And-
spell would end. But okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I
We're
think
thinking
that
Magic the
I
Gathering
agree.
rules
That's how it
here.
should
gets,
work.
It gets
Yeah.
put on the stack and the effect
Yeah,
goes to
yeah,
you,
okay,
and now the
alright.
effect's on you, but then the card goes away. But you still have the effect.
Okay, go put on some deodorant, Magic the Gathering player.
Oh man.
Got him.
Oh, that's so funny.
There have been so many memes about Magic the Gathering players lately. I don't know why. At least I've been seeing them a lot.
Long rest or us during the short rest or after it?
You're at the tail end of it. So I'll say
Okay.
this speech, it takes how long? Casting time 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll say, yeah, as you gather yourselves, you complete your second short rest.
Okay. Because yeah, I mean, my intent wasn't to cast my spell until like we were going to be walking out, anyways.
Okay,
Like
gotcha.
we were done with it. So
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Wait,
It was basically one long short rest. Like it's
Yeah.
it's fine.
at the end of it, I was just asking because Blandon was still attuning.
yeah, to the new thing.
What were you tuning to?
The periaptive wound closure.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah, this rest would be like 2 hours, 20 minutes, just because there was a couple identifies cast. And Kuuvalo wouldn't be able to cast that until after she resummoned her familiar.
True.
Just a weird timing.
Oh, Mr. Vitruvius, you're back here.
So it seems.
Say, Tails will speak up and just be like, "Is this a normal thing where he just kind of comes in and out like this?"
Yes.
Normal, no.
So far,
Very unusual.
Yeah.
It's,
I have lived for thousands of years, and this is the first.
it's becoming typical for us, but it should not be magically possible.
I suppose having another pair of hands to help is a good thing.
Oh, you are unfamiliar to me. My name is
Vitruvius.
Vitruvius.
he was here.
Cloak of Billowing.
He
Uh-huh.
he was in the bubble with us last time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you would have, not that this would change your roleplay necessarily, but you would have met him at that,
No,
at that
no,
battle
no,
in
no,
the swamp.
not at all.
Okay, I didn't think so, but yeah.
I was like, I'm rolling with it. Like
Yeah.
wait. Oh, okay.
Tails just goes, believe we met before, but yes, my name is Many Tails. Good to meet your acquaintance.
He's got many tales to tell.
He's gonna like peek around and look.
He's only got one tail.
It's an elderly tabaxi fellow with a heavy satchel.
I see. It is a joke. Play on words, rather.
Like,
Yes.
I like to imagine that every time I do the cloak of billowing, the bagpipes kind of just go a little bit,
Oh my god!
like they're sputtering
a
out.
little bit of wind.
A little bit of wind going through them, yeah.
It's just you making mouth sounds. Yeah. Okay. So, what is the plan, Tempest Tides? And actually, I'll go ahead and move you all back to the puzzle page because I don't believe everyone. Well, you tell me. Is everyone going on this excursion, or?
Should anybody want to stay with Miss Kuuvalo?
I can stay back with her.
And
I can
Dwight,
leave.
Or leave
Yeah,
Leave-
I have Dwight and Mort that can
I thought
stay.
Dwight was above. Or did he come down here with us?
He came down. He made his way down.
Okay. I forget.
Once everything kind of went to shit and there was all the gravity issues and all that, he was like, came down. He like followed down.
Actually, real quick, did we resolve everyone who's getting the motivational speech? We said not Samuel and not Kuuvalo, so everyone else.
Yeah.
Wait, does that include?
I don't think that includes Dwight and Maury because I don't think.
Yeah,
Spencer
does that include
would-
Tails though, or no? Or could
Yeah,
that be
yeah.
Maggie?
Tails will get it.
Tails. Okay, just making sure. Thank you.
That'll be Blandon, Maggie, Nico.
Got it.
Oh yeah, Gaia and Tails.
Guy and Tails.
And not Vitruvius himself. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Is there any? Can spiders smell?
Make a nature check.
Nature check.
can I help with this? I think it's been established.
Sure.
Kuuvalo-
I will ask. I will ask that.
I mean, they don't got like noses, but
16.
They can smell, and it varies on, but they don't smell in the traditional way. They use their what are they called? Sensilia, I think. The hairs on their legs, yeah, to pick up on olfactory senses, but it varies depending on the species. So yes.
Does anyone have a way to do like a quick fire, like small fire? Like,
I could do a firebolt.
sure. I'll pull out some like dried meat from like my rations, like some jerky or something. I don't know. Whatever
Would it
like
set
meat
jerky
would
on
have from
fire?
rations. Huh?
You want me to set jerky on fire?
I'm just trying to make it like extra smelly.
Oh, like baiting.
Yeah, I was gonna toss it through the doorway and see if they come down after it, and then we jump them.
I'd be able to kind of, I guess, subtly. Do I have any other spells that are it's not firebolt?
Nobody has like a prestidigitation or a thaumaturgy or any of the like.
I have
Yeah.
prestidigitation.
does?
Nope.
Can't you do like a quick little like make a fire like?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to. So, can I see one of the spiders?
Yes.
If you
Okay.
want to be able to cast like outside of the bubble, you have to step outside. Is the problem? I'm not going to be
I
able
just
to
need
do
to
anything
heat up.
outside.
I just need to heat up a little bit of meat real fast.
I will say Tails does say, I mean, I have supplies in my bag to start fires if that's what you're looking for.
I just need this meat to be hot and stinky. That's it.
So, can I try to like stealthily step out of the bubble? This is gonna go great. I will try
Okay.
to stealthily step out of the bubble so that I can cast one of these spells targeting the closest spider.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me.
You're
Excellent.
gonna.
Good.
Giant glowing blue person
Uh-huh.
emerges from the bubble.
Very stealth. Very stealth.
Spiders have poor eyesight, but even this is, is really easy. Okay. I'd say the nearest spider is probably about 40 or so feet away from you, kind of
Okay,
like up on the
great.
side of the wall.
I'm going to point towards it and cast message.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, I heard them go that way. To your left, the hallway to your left. They're down that way.
What's Vitruvius' intelligence?
I am not.
So, some magical communication spells say that they are understood regardless of whether the creature understands your language.
This
but
one does
one's
not.
So, okay, you cast that spell. And make a perception check for me.
All right. 13.
13. I don't know. The spider was like slowly moving on the wall, and like as soon as you cast your spell, it just kind of like stops for a moment, and then just keeps moving again.
I will slurk back into the bubble.
Okay.
Did you just talk to that spider? On a 7 stealth check, I think we all saw it happen. Come on.
Absolutely. And I will say, as Vitruvius steps back in the bubble, you can see that spider just kind of like shift and start like moving slowly closer to the bubble now.
I may have made the situation worse.
Okay, well, we're going this way anyways, so let's go.
We're gonna fight them or what? Let's just go.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Make ourselves known.
Okay. So you are heading back into the same hallway that you left previously, correct?
Wait, quick question. I think did we decide last time, Samuel, did you give back the crossbow that you had to Kuuvalo?
Yes,
Okay. Just double check.
because I got a new one.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna leave Withers, aka Dwight, with you.
Right.
Baldur's Gate Withers?
Yeah, because I keep saying it, and it's just for me personally, it's sticking because I can't stop saying it. So, and then, Mort, you're gonna come with us for just a second, and then you'll be back. I see a bandit.
Oh, yeah. He's chilling on his little chair. Might fall off soon. Okay. So, who all is going? Just remind me.
I think
Everybody but Ku. Yeah.
Everyone but
Yeah.
Kuuvalo? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will leave Kuuvalo only on the puzzle page. And...
I'll remind you, Mason, that I have I've resummoned Oberon, and I think I'll have him just sit on anyone's shoulder just so I can watch what is happening.
And
So
couldn't
you
you
will
like
not be
cast
doing
for Oberon?
puzzling then.
Yeah, but I don't have any of the cantrips that you can cast through him active right now.
It has to be touch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just happen to not have those cantrips right now.
Is that one of the D&D 24 updates?
You have to cast touch spells through your
Or
familiar?
or that you can cast through your familiar?
No, you've been able to do
It's
that.
always been a thing, yeah.
Yeah, but touch spells only.
What a missed opportunity.
Or faster.
I kind of forgot. Yeah, I think we just. I mean, to be fair, the find familiar spell is like a
10
novel
pages
long.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Stormlight Archive.
Yes, 10 pages long.
10 pages long.
Just 10 pages. Easy, dude.
Like 10 years long to read. Anyways,
Okay. So,
my
large
plan
overview.
is to send Mort running down the hall.
Okay.
Like
Gotcha.
just at like full sprint to see if he like if they're waiting to like pounce, like see if he draws them out.
Okay. Gotcha.
As soon as we're like kind of in range, I just want to send him like ahead of us, like run through the doors.
Fantastic. So, oh, there we go.
Thought the stinking meat idea would work easy, but it's okay.
Cool. I need, as Mort runs through, there is a flash, a blur of motion. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Got this. No worries.
Many words.
8. Okay. So I will say, as soon as Mort passes through under that, there's like a large archway there where that door used to be, but was broken down due to some of the great mutation and you all pushing through. It gets broken down even more as Mort runs through in his large wolf form. But as he does so, immediately webbing kind of comes down and wraps around him, and he's restrained on the ground for a moment. And then you can rapidly see another spider kind of crawling down to make contact with him. Just roll another. Well, just roll an initiative roll for him real quick, just to see if he acts before this other spider does or not.
I mean, it should just be a dex check. as
It'll just
well.
be dex, yeah.
Okay.
So I should have just said my bad. 7. Okay, that other spider is gonna go first. And I'm gonna say that's gonna miss. So Mort can now act as that other spider is kind of like came down, tried to bite at him, but kind of dodged out of the way. What is Mort doing in this moment? Or any of you can act.
Yeah, that's when we want to jump on him, but he's currently
restrained.
Okay, then he's gonna do this thing that I put in the chat, the fell glare.
Okay.
So it's a DC 15. Is that accurate still? I think.
Triggers frightened condition. Okay.
Yeah, 15. DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, one creature. Okay.
Yeah.
So just that one in front. That is going to be a failure.
So now it's frightened.
So, yeah. So that spider that came up and tried to bite him now starts like moving away rapidly up onto the wall and just kind of disappears. Still haven't seen the one that presumably shot the web, but
okay. That's just a bonus action. He's going to try to get free. I don't know what he needs to do that.
Okay. It's just he can use an action to try and remove himself.
Strength check.
It'll be, I believe you can use athletics. Let me double check. I think you can use an athletics or acrobatics check. Yeah.
Oh yeah, +4 athletics. Do it. A 6.
Oh man, yeah. More just struggling over there as y'all are just watching.
Oh, by the way, Spencer, Mort is a like half undead direwolf now, not a horse. Like half of his skull you can see.
I didn't even know that he was a horse.
Yep. Well, that's fine. There you go.
But there are these weird like undead wolf cries kind of coming out of them right now, with like the flaps of flesh that are there are struggling to like vibrate. So it's like a strange warbling sound. It's honestly kind of creepy, but
probably horrifying nightmares, you know.
Yeah, it's yeah.
We were referring to the King Julian Fourth character.
Nope, not at all. Can we attack? Also, you said this would be our chance to.
Yeah, you all can act in this moment as well. I'd say you're
Right.
about maybe 25 feet away.
Okay. Can I run up to within 10 feet so I have my range and attack with my scythe?
I will say, sure, yeah, you can do that. And I'll say, as you run over, the spider that had previously bit him is like up on the hallway wall, and you kind of quickly whip around, and you see there's one right above the archway when you come in. Like,
Would
right
he be
behind
within?
you.
Would that one be within 10 feet?
Yes, it is within 10 feet, so you can.
I
reach
would
up
be
and
charging in with my scythe in front of me, see that, and because I
Yeah,
know the
go
other,
for it.
because I'm connected with more, I would know the other one is scared, and so I would immediately like back in and attack that one.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna attack twice. 17 hit
17 does hit. Yeah.
and a 14 hit.
14 just hits, correct? Nice.
17 damage.
Good. This one is it's hurt, very hurt. It's bloody at this point.
Nice.
Is anyone else joining the fray?
I'll throw a starry wisp at him.
Okay. I will say, just for the sake of brevity, if you all join in on this foray, you all relatively quickly take care of these two spiders.
Okay.
And I will say, because Samuel was the only one was the first one to run in, does what would that be? A 17 hit you?
Just misses.
Just misses? Okay, so none of you take any damage in this battle.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Are we still level 5?
Nah,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, Bruce, you missed a lot.
Yeah, you weren't there, so you don't get any of the XP.
It's a rough life.
Oh, hey, Bandit. He loves sitting on the trash can now for some reason, so he's just chilling right here.
That's hilarious. That's
I
an
don't know
awesome
why.
spot.
He has a front row seat. He's the only one
Yeah.
who gets to see my secrets, although he's blind. So anyway,
You can sense them.
you can, yeah, he's sniffing them out. All right, cool. So at this point, you have completed battle within this kind of initial foyer leading into the hallway, but the rest of the chamber is yours to explore.
I just want to know if he gets himself free. I think he
that
would
would
have.
succeed. Yeah.
Okay. Like right then, he gets his claws like on some of the webbing and like rips it.
Mhm.
There you go. I was like, either that or I'm gonna cut him free, but I just wanted to know.
Yeah. He gets out.
So at this point, are we in the chamber that has the word puzzle?
No. This is that was below. You all are on the top level of the temple currently.
I see.
Yeah, you're all good. So there was that main chamber that you came in that has that domed roof, and then to either side there were doors that led into side wings of the temple. The puzzle room was down into the vault, down the staircase in the center that you all descended, and that's where the vault is. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know it's been like a month and a week or something.
Yeah.
So I don't blame you.
Gosh, Ganesh, you don't see the mental image in your head.
No. Just want to show Spencer the puzzle that has Jab on it.
Yeah, since no one's actively looking at it right now, I don't have it up. But
Yeah.
I think Kuuvalo would also be more focused on this right now, because I think we came to a point where like we're just not seeing words that make any sense to us.
Yeah.
They're probably in
Gibberish.
Yeah.
other language or whatever. So
I do think we're onto some. There was one word where I had like half of one of the titles, and I. Oh, and Vitruvius, if you find anything that you think might have something in it valuable, don't smash it. We need to open it carefully.
I would very much appreciate that. Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I will try to be more vocal with my objections going forward.
Oh yeah, please let me know.
Who's standing like right next to me? Probably.
Up to y'all. If you
We're all
if
right
you want
there,
to make a
yeah.
marching order,
Here,
Yeah, I'll probably lean down. I don't know. Whoever's like right down next to me, it's probably Gaia. I'll lean down and I'll be like,
yeah, fair.
"Do I look like I just smashed things?"
Gaia will shake her head.
Okay.
I'm
I've really
gonna.
been trying to work on my image since this whole enslavement thing. I don't know how well it's working out, but yes. If I do something dumb or stupid, let me know, please. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Just also, just between you and me, I am a shit bard. Terrible. Don't tell anybody else. Good talk, thanks.
I love it.
All right.
I'm gonna send just a note. I'm gonna send Mort back to the bubble
Okay.
to help
Mort
just
returns.
defend Kuuvalo, since Kuuvalo is technically she's kind of with us in her familiar, so she's not really aware of her own surroundings. So
It's true.
just to double up protection on her, I'll have Withers.
And you already know there are enemies
White.
that can get past that bubble.
His name's Withers now. That's it. Canon. I keep fucking saying it.
Oh God.
I'm sick of
Canon
this.
name
Dwight is a
certificate.
stupid name anyway.
Is it Dwight D. Withers? Is that his name?
Yes. Yes.
there we go.
Yep.
What's the D stand for?
Dead.
Okay. There we go. Nice. Collective storytelling, folks. Okay.
Yeah, there you
But to remind you what this chamber looks like, you can see there are two doors on either side in this hallway. One of them is opened that you previously, I think the one on the far left is currently opened from when you explored before. The rest of them were locked. And there is another door on the far end that is slightly ajar that Samuel had peeked in previously that kind of felt a little bit of resistance as you were pushing on that door to get in.
Nico, are you were kind of helping us take point because you can pick
I can
locks,
take
right?
it.
Wasn't that?
Hmm?
Did I make that shit up? Didn't you like pick the lock for us on one of the doors or something? Can't you pick locks or no?
I'm not really good at it.
Oh shit! I
Actually,
totally made that up. I thought you did. Or was it Gaia?
No one here is kind of good at picking
Do we have no
locks.
one that can pick locks? I think
Nope.
Gaia. No,
No, this
totally
was the
made that up.
conversation we had last time. Was the fact that we don't have anybody that can pick locks.
Then Nico, weren't you at the front with me? Didn't you peek in that door at the end of the hall with me?
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't make that up.
No.
All right.
It was in me taking point.
I think the only doors you've gone through so far have been ones that have been affected by mutation. You just kind of broke them, or ones that have already been unlocked for you. So
Okay. Well, let's just check them as we go this time. Maybe we have more time.
Yeah, just
Take the first one on the left or the right, whatever's first, or if they're directly across from each other, let's just go left, I guess.
okay, so you check the first one on the left, which remained locked from before. Are you attempting to unlock it, like pick its lock, or what are you doing?
We did find a key on the dead body. Would that potentially?
Oh yeah, we could try it.
Okay, you want to try that key?
Yeah.
As you do so, it doesn't seem to quite fit this door.
Mhm.
Do we see any door hinges?
There are hinges, yeah. And I'll remind you, the way when you found the skeleton where the key ring came off of, it looked like from their trajectory, it looked like they were emerging from that vault, potentially trying to escape. So,
Can I look to Tails and just be like,
Permission to smash?
certain structural units that may allow us access. Sure, go ahead and smash it.
I'm gonna smash it. I just I take like back to the other side of the hall, or like to the door across from it, essentially, I guess, and then just kind of take a running start, like with my freaking full plate armor, just like turn myself into a cannonball and smash into the door.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Someone opened the door right as Samuel.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A 15?
15. Okay. I mean, yeah, that'll definitely do it. That's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll say you ram through the door. This is an old waterlogged door, so there's a large crack in the center of it now, and you all just kind of take a couple moments to break a couple pieces out, and you all can kind of squeeze your way through at this point. It is still, because of Nico in your chair, it would still be difficult for you to fit through without like someone carrying you through potentially. So up to you. Yeah, up to you how you want to navigate that. If you want to break the whole door down, take time to do that, or
just like break it the door in half, and then the other half hinges.
Although I will say, if you want to reach through and like unlock it and then push it open, that's also possible.
I'll try to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So we can do so. I'll say as you open this door, at a glance, it seems to be very similar in arrangement to the other. It is kind of like waterlogged and destroyed personal chamber of some sort. So there's like a small chest once more, and a bed and a small wardrobe. This chest appears to have been opened and kind of tipped over. And as you look in, just seems to be a couple of linens that were left over. Seems that anything of value in this chamber was taken. At least at a glance. You can do more investigating if you'd like, but.
Oh yeah, Vitruvius, we're pretty sure this whole thing was underwater at some point, or something like it. So, fun times. Also, Tails, I did not touch that box. It was already open.
Yes, I noticed.
But also, aren't we? I'll look to Kuuvalo's bird. Aren't we looking for like books, right? We need books.
Yeah, just looking for information, really.
Old book owl over here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oberon's an owl now.
Yeah, he just nods his head with a.
Still with 4 eyes, right?
3 eyes now. 2.
3. Oh yes.
2 owl eyes, and then one also huge one on the forehead.
Nice. Let's
Not
go.
creepy at all.
And as you say that, Tails just kind of nods and goes, "Yes, books would be good indeed to find."
Can we investigate a little more deeply? Kind of take our time.
Sure, yeah. Make an investigation check for me.
Who's who wants to? Do we want to do like one person advantage or?
You can make individual.
I'm pretty good at looking around.
Yeah.
Vitruvius and I roll.
It's kind of. Here you go. I'm not great.
Have at it.
And Mason.
That's
yes.
a natural 20.
Fantastic.
While they're investigating and such, can I, every so often, I'd like to peek back through Kuuvalo's own eyes just to see, like, scan the area for any spiders or whatever. Make sure they're not being followed.
There is. Oh, sorry, Bandit. There is that spider that you saw that Vitruvius kind of accidentally signaled has made its way much, much closer, and you can see Mort already getting in a defensive position, just like waiting for it to approach.
Is it starting to move towards the bubble or towards the hallway?
You're not sure yet. It's like moving between that area. You're not sure if it's going to start heading towards the hallway or the bubble just yet, but
okay.
You do clock that's starting. It's on the move.
If it starts moving towards them, I'll have Oberon like try to give some sort of signal, like flap his wings and then like point his head in the direction. But for now, I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Brandon?
Yeah. I was going to say, if you wait a couple more moments, in your own vision, you do see it start to slowly start moving in that direction. So.
Okay, in that case, I think he will try and give that alert.
Cool.
I was just going to say Blandon's probably not participating in the investigation. He's just standing outside looking to keep guard.
I think that's my first nat 20 of the campaign.
It might be. Yeah, you haven't gotten many opportunities, so yeah. Fantastic.
Samuel as well is just on more of like for this whole process here. Samuel's going to be more like getting through the door and then guard duty, then helping investigate. Same as Blandon, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. I will say with a nat 20, and the other investigation going on, this room seems to be pretty barren. You kind of check everywhere around, checking the wardrobe, checking the chest, seems to be empty. Check under the bed, looking for like loose boards or anything like that. And with a nat 20, I will say you actually do indeed find like a loose board in like the corner of the room. And you're not sure of whether this was intentionally left or forgotten or anything like that. But you do find a small, like extremely waterlogged, it seems to be like a book of scripture and a small Alkosh idol, like stone idol that is carved and sitting there. Just like a little cubby.
Like, I like peel it. I'll look at it and kind of master tales, many tales,
Yes,
tales of lore, many. Take a look at this, and I'll point it out to him.
absolutely. It just kind of walks over and goes, this seems to be a personal book of scripture, and just kind of picks it up, and like half of the page is just like, yeah, it's just like goop. It just goes, well, might be able to salvage something here. Would you hold this for me? And he just hands over the figurine for a moment. And just kind of tries to start flipping through it as you all are kind of looking around the chamber. But that seems to have exhausted all of what you could find in this room.
I guess I have this idol now. I'll kind of like inspect the idol. Is it pure just stone?
It seems to be like a grayish kind of stone, like a standard kind of a stone coloration. You're not sure if it's anything special, but it is pretty well carved, if not a little scratched here and there. I'll say continue your natural 20 investigation. You can see like there's some wear along the edges of what looks like someone having handled this quite often and possibly used it in prayer, like clutching it. So if that's any use to you, it was used.
I'll pocket it. It's an idol of.
You can say
Alkosh, but
Alkosh, yeah, Alkosh idol. And you can write down that it'd be worth about 50 gold pieces.
Damn. It's a nice stone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't find anything. Should we just go to the next room?
Yeah. I mean, we're here to try to find some information in words, so.
Alrighty. Let's go.
I'd say about this point, y'all get the signal from Oberon, just like a squeezing on whoever's shoulder he's on. I'm not sure. But you all can kind of like turn the corner and can see like a spider like trying to crawl up the wall and ambush you, and you all just kind of.
At the same time you were describing that bandit start showing up on camera.
Yeah. He's swapped spots. He can't make up his mind. Okay. So at this point, both doors on the left have been opened. And there's two more on the right, and then the far one at the end.
You see there's two on the right as well?
Yeah, two more on locked on the right, and then one that's ajar at the far end that was hard to open.
I'll try the key on the first door on the right.
First door on the right? Okay.
Yes.
Similarly, it seems this...
Oh, you
this
said it
one-
was for downstairs, right? That's right.
Yeah. That's what you assume
Assume.
now. Yeah.
It's not even the right kind of key. Like not even.
Yeah.
It
So if
fits
you
in
go-
like just a little, but then it meets resistance. You can't start turning or anything.
Here we go again.
Ready to break this other door?
Sure. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. Blandon, do you have like a hammer, like a large hammer or anything?
I got a crowbar.
I do have a small hammer.
Like a what kind of hammer?
Yeah, I have a normal hammer, normal size hammer.
Oh, I was hoping for like a war hammer or something. Okay,
You
no,
wanna-
that's fine. I'll just go at it again. Everybody
I
back up. And yeah,
I think
I'll just
I think this is canon that he just ignores you, Nico.
Yeah, I think
Did you
that's-
guys say he has a crowbar?
nope,
no,
it's
let him-
fine. Don't worry
let
about
him-
it.
Here, you got this, and I'll tap you on the back and cast guidance on you.
Okay, there we
Aw,
go.
thank you.
Plus
I'm
a
gonna lean
D4.
over to Nico and go, I think he just like showing that he can still break stuff, right?
I feel, you know, and again.
You know, this belt is really awesome. And then just slams into the door
Okay, let's see.
with a 19 plus
19, yeah,
because why not?
sure.
Dude,
21.
21.
Yeah, you burst through this door. Pieces of weakened lumber go slamming against the far wall.
There's a Samuel shaped hole in the door.
Yeah. Yeah. And this one doesn't even need to be unlocked. It just kind of starts swinging open after you break through it. It's just been
Look over at Tails. No.
he definitely
wave at Tails like
he like flinched and is like looking through his fingers now.
I'm like, hey, you don't have like a way to open these doors, right? You're not good at picking locks.
I mean, I have any and all tools that I think would have been helpful in my bag, but I'm not particularly good at it.
Okay. Just want to make sure that, like, you know, you're not over here just like holding out on us, that you could have been opening these doors the whole time.
Trust me, I'm holding nothing from you. We all have the same aim in this mission.
Samuel is the Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Mr. Samuel, I think you may have something in. I'll rummage in the bag of holding to pull out the hand axe I have. Would this help?
Yeah,
Alright.
be a little slow, maybe. Oh, we could try.
We got a couple more doors to go. Let's just.
Alright. I'll just keep it at the ready.
Here's your tool, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the flashlight.
It's the wrong
Am I holding the
one.
flashlight well enough?
Yep. Yep. That is
I'm walking over here, not over there.
a shared bit of trauma for all of
Really big
us. Oh man. Okay. So you head into this chamber, and it is once again a fairly similar layout, if not slightly different. And there's a nice little rug inside of this chamber. Not so nice anymore, but you can see there seems to have been a little bit more of an eye for decoration in this chamber, although it was all seemingly left. If anyone would like to make investigation checks, you may.
Mason, just for description
I'll
of the rooms, are there windows on these rooms? Right?
There were windows on the ones on the left side that were facing the front of the building.
Okay.
I would say
I guess is there more building behind these rooms on the right?
the
then?
hallway. I guess the way that I've constructed this in my head, the hallway would have to be way too wide in order to have them both on that side. So I'd say the windows aren't on the right side bedrooms. So it seems like, yeah, there is more building to that side.
That's a 19 investigation.
Okay, fantastic. Looking through this chamber, you are pretty certain that there's nothing of interest or value in this one with that 19 investigation check.
Is that spider getting closer to us?
Y'all already killed it. I hand waved it.
I was running back and forth. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Still same thing though. Like just in case another one comes, like if Blandon's still on the same page, I think like once everybody's in the room looking and like that's clear, we'll just kind of be like in the hall, still keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. These spiders are less of an actual combat threat and more just to keep you on it.
Slowly meandering.
The psychological damage.
Exactly. Okay. Are y'all moving on to final door on the right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. Are we smashing away?
Same thing.
We'll
Get 'em
try
out.
axe first.
There's axe like the handle space.
Not the handle space, but I'll start hitting it close to where the doorknob is.
Okay. I'll say make a. You're using
An attack roll?
Just make an attack roll. Yeah, just make an attack roll. We use the roll for the weapon.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say maybe dexterity, like the way you hit that, but okay.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Yeah, all good. So you actually hit the doorknob and you're like kind of rotating, like the kind of reverberating in your hand for a second.
Oh.
Oh well, I maybe just.
Is the door locked? Did we try to open the door first?
Yeah, we did. Well, it was locked like 2 hours ago. It was locked, so I don't think I'll try it.
Oh my god. You try. It's still locked.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Vitruvius. Yeah, we tried all of these doors already once, so we already kind of knew we were going into it.
Just after that last one, you banged through it and then it just opened like it wasn't even locked before.
Well, that was like it was because I hit it so hard. Anyways.
Sure.
An 18.
18, yeah, that's good. This one is a little harder, just because it seems like there was a desk in the room, and it seems to have slid over in front of the door, and you kind of push through, and you're like, oh, that's not moving as much as I thought, and you have to kind of shove the desk out of the way, and then you can get through. But
get a hole, move it.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing, I guess, just because that didn't work. I was kind of trying to unlock it, like taking note from Nico, just unlock it through the hole.
You'll reach around.
The old reach around.
There you go. You learn something new every day.
Was that campaign 2 or 3?
That was 1.
That was 1?
No,
I'm pretty sure
it's 2.
Was
No,
it?
was 2.
I thought it was 1.
Oh, was that?
It was
that not? Okay,
Yeah.
that was not.
I think it was not.
I thought it was with
Roll
Scanlan.
for reach around.
And then
Roll
Ben-
for reach around.
It was Sam for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Who else? Who else?
Anyways, yeah, I'll kind of get the door, get the desk out the way and then take a peek. Any threats?
You can make a perception check if you'd like to scan for threats real quick.
Yeah. I was going to note. I was just going to say, I was going to note that you said there was a rug on the floor in the last one. I was like, do I attack the rug?
Is an attack back? Is there
Spencer, you missed a mimic, by the way.
I missed the mimic. I missed the gelatinous cube.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, no!
You missed the Terraecis.
If I miss the lich, I'm going to be pissed.
Is there anything in this desk, or is it literally just like a coffee table type deal?
Well, with a dirty 1 perception, Samuel's not seeing anything. But you can look in if you
I think I got some wood from the door in my eye. Hold on.
Ooh, eye splinter? Oh, God.
I'll just kind of tap on the desk and see if there's any sort of hollow sound.
Okay. Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Oh, investigation. Sorry,
That'll be part of it. You're good.
7?
7. You knock on it. Sounds like wood. I mean,
I hit it. I hit it more to break into it.
oh my god. Okay. I will say, shoot, I'm gonna roll
I was
perception.
like, Tails is gonna freak out.
I would roll
Well,
perception check for him.
Well, are the enemies hurt? But is it kind of nailed down?
No, it's like a desk. It seems to have slid across the ground.
No,
So
no,
it's
no.
not a
I
big
was
part.
Is the writing, the surface of the table, is it nailed down to any legs, or does it look like there's like a board here and then another board on top?
Oh, it's just like a solid piece of wood on top of some drawers. On top of the
Okay.
legs. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just open the doors then.
Okay. Yeah, Tails rolled a natural 3 though. He wouldn't have seen you. Wouldn't have been able to stop you before you did it. But, okay, so you go through all the drawers. There's a handful of like pieces of parchment in there, and it's like really old and kind of destroyed writing equipment. So like a couple quills that have been destroyed and some what you assume were originally bottles of ink that have spilled and just stained the inside of one of the drawers. And then just kind of looking through, there's like a number of what were probably old knickknacks that have kind of been damaged and things like that. Nothing that seems particularly helpful or valuable in the desk currently.
Okay. I'll just put the bottles of ink and the quills in the bag of holding. Brandon would think Kuuvalo would like to at least see it.
Yeah. So I'll say you get 2 empty bottles of ink and 3. I'll say like probably only 1 really intact quill. The rest are pretty.
All right.
Can I look around the rest of the room?
Yeah, same.
Sure. Yeah. Both of you can roll, or one of you can roll the advantage. Up to you.
You just want to roll separately.
Yeah.
We should have rolled with advantage.
All good. All good. You essentially did. It's just you have different bonuses, and it's the same kind of thing. Okay. Looking around the rest of this chamber, this one seems to have, once again, they're all pretty standard. You're quickly getting the sense that these were most likely priests' quarters or priestesses' quarters, and they were very modest by design. So there's not a ton within these rooms as far as furnishings, and kind of looking through, you're not really finding anything exciting in this one.
There's no books or anything like that for.
Currently in this chamber, no.
Okay. Well, on to the next.
Can I the last one, if I recall, already had like some holes in the door at the end of the hall, right? And we saw some spiders in through it.
So I think you're remembering the opposite wing, where you saw the spider up on the.
And we were like, never mind, let's do the other wing. Yeah.
Yeah, you all haven't made your way over there yet, but this room was the one you kind of. This door was unlocked. You started to push on it, and there was like major resistance behind it as you were trying to open it.
I'll just move that table back into the room so it doesn't obstruct the hallway.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like we would just know this maybe by this point if you've done it. Does Kuuvalo have message?
I do not.
Okay.
At least not right now. I could, if I get a long rest, I can take any cantrip, but I don't have it active right now.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Vitruvius has message.
Vitruvius
We
does
did
have
all
message.
just see him try to message us.
Well, no, my point was you have.
The bubble will prevent any spell casting through, which is a problem.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah. I was thinking ahead about communicating with Kuuvalo. That's all. But like being able to talk back to us rather than like you can hear us talking through.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Never mind. What can we do? Nico, do you have any way to like look around a corner? Like look through a gap?
I mean, I got my eyeballs. That's about all I got. I could send some dancing lights down there if you want.
I don't know, like is there space to like fit your head through the door
Not
crack?
quite your head. I'll say it's just enough room to like squeeze your hand in there, and like you start trying to push your arm in, and it's hard to get in there.
I don't know if I want to do that.
I'll do that. Stick my hand in
Gaia.
there.
Gaia, you have Mushi still?
Yeah, I can send him in.
Can his head like can he peek around and we can see what, or he can tell you what's there?
Yes.
Okay. So you bring out Mushi?
Yes. And
Alright.
I'll bring out Mushi.
Okay. As Mushi just kind of stretches, having just returned from the other world.
Taking a nap.
Yeah. Just kind of like jaunts over and then looks at the amount of space with the door and then just kind of like crosses his arms and looks sideways at y'all. Just like as if signaling, I ain't fitting through there. You might need to push the door a little more. Just
Okay. I'll see what I can do if I can. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Maybe
have crowbars.
whatever tools at your disposal.
What's a crowbar?
This. No, wait. Give me.
Oh,
a
you
moment.
know, it's like a place for birds to get alcoholic beverages.
I was trying to think of a way for Oberon to.
That's kind of what I was. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that might help in this instance, you know, but
I'll pull out the crowbar from the back of holding.
Okay.
And have you never seen one, Mr. Samuel?
that just looks like a metal bar.
That's a crowbar.
Is this what you were offering, Nico? I apologize.
That's true. That is true.
Yep. Well, we have two crowbars apparently.
Okay, so you want to try and utilize the crowbar to push the door a little more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
open the space a little more.
Okay. Can you describe to me how you're using it? Because I'm trying to imagine how this would work and I can't quite.
Well, so it's.
Does the door
Because
open
I know
inward?
it
We have the
does open
door.
inward. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, if it's like that.
You'd stick
I'm
it.
just trying to.
You'd stick it in and pull back.
Yeah, within the hinges.
Just pull the door towards us. And
Gotcha.
kind of like,
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. That makes sense. Yeah. I was like, how would I do that? And I was like, okay, yeah.
Right? Isn't that?
Just have the
Yeah, if you
players
wrap
just-
it behind the hinge and then pull it back, then the door will push that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so make a strength check at advantage because the crowbar provides you advantage.
I'll give you guidance.
Okay. Strength check. Give me.
See how the master does his crowbar work.
Wait, I think you may have. One second, let me check the smith's tools real fast.
What's up?
Excuse me.
What are you trying to find?
I'm trying to see if there's anything that it says about this, because I remember seeing something
crowbar.
that.
It gives you advantage on strength. That's what
Oh,
I mean.
yeah. Okay.
You know, this might have been helpful on the chest that I smashed earlier.
Okay, so that is.
Tail, if anyone's watching Tails, he's just kind of like looking sideways at you as you say that.
Really bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye.
I'm horrible, but that's a 14.
14. Okay. Even with the help of the crowbar, you get it like another inch or so. Like this door is really stuck right now.
Can I'm gonna bleep Mushi away.
Okay.
Look into the hole. Can I bleep Mushi into the room?
You probably can't because I believe you can summon your familiar within 30 or 60 feet, something like that.
Yeah, should be.
I don't
I remember.
I think the range is 10 feet, but yeah, where you can see
10 feet, okay.
unoccupied.
Yeah. Let's just. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty certain you can do that. So yeah, you can definitely get Mushi in there.
30 feet of me.
30 feet. That's what I thought. Yeah, 30 feet. Okay, awesome. So yeah, how far into the room do you want him? You just want him right behind the door?
Yeah, right behind the door.
Okay. Mushi pops in there and just kind of like gets down low and starts looking around. Do you want him to move stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, so make a stealth check and then a perception check. One note: there is no light inside the chamber currently. So are any of you sending any light sources within?
I'll cast light.
I think Nico also said he would try and send some dancing lights in.
Yeah, I can send them dancing lights.
Okay. So the dancing lights kind of flow into the chamber.
Light purplish color.
So I guess Maggie's light is for y'all out in the hallway now.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, a stealth check and then I guess a perception check from the she's. Yeah, 20. Okay.
Yes.
Those are some fantastic rolls.
Let's go, Mushi.
Natural 20 and a natural 18. Okay. So, as Mushi moves into the chamber, you watch as he immediately like disappears. And like, goes to the corner of the chamber to try and like make sure he can't be ambushed and get a good view of the room. As you look through his eyes and ears, you lose your sense of sight and hearing. People hold on to you to help you keep your bearing. You look through Mushi's eyes and you can immediately see what is blocking the door is like 4 full-size shelves that have fallen over and are right in front of the door, kind of blocking it immediately there. You can see that from their vantage point, previously there is a like on the left side from where the door is when you're coming in, there's a raised platform in the chamber with like a small staircase that leads up. And you can see there's a number of shelves there. These 4 have fallen over. There's a couple more against that side. As Mushi kind of looks around some more, you can see on the far end of the chamber, there is a large desk that is in all manner of disarray. And beyond that, there are just kind of like cubbies along the wall and like a small couch on the other end that seems to have scooted around here and there, but is kind of in the corner, slightly leaning against the far corner wall. And I'll say Mushi's kind of like hunkering nearby underneath some of the legs of that right now, just kind of looking at the rest of the chamber. And I would say, yeah, with a perception check, not investigation, that's probably all that he sees at the current moment.
Are there books in the shelves?
Yeah, there are.
Okay.
And books, I should also say books scattered across the
All over
ground
the
as
place.
well. Yeah.
Any spiders?
Not that Mushi sees.
So I'll let the party know what I saw.
Okay.
Books.
So this was the room we were supposed to go in. Hold on.
Is there a lock on this? Do we have a key? Did we try this?
We do, but it's for we think something downstairs in the vault where we previously were.
I'll point out, I think you used the lock to unlock the display case that had the brooch inside of it.
Okay, that's what we did.
Correct.
The brooch and the amulet.
Can I try and do the bookshelves? I'll ask Gaia. Do you think the bookshelves are more than 10 pounds?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like way heavier, like real wood type
It
situation?
seems like they're solid, yeah. with how heavy the door is.
I don't think IKEA furniture has been invented here yet.
What if? Can we see are the hinges on our side?
Yeah, you can see the hinges clearly from your side, yeah.
What if we just take the hinges off?
Work.
Nico, do you have any tools that could help us with that?
I got a crowbar.
And you
Let's see
have
if I-
my axe.
And my crowbar.
um, nah, I didn't know that.
We're talking like bolts, screws.
It seems to have been the hinges themselves seem to have been essentially nailed in.
Oh,
Wait, we have a
let
hammer.
me see that crowbar.
Here you go, sir.
I'm gonna jam it in and try to peel those
Okay.
peel those nails right out.
Yeah, give me a strength check with advantage.
My strength is dog, by the way.
Aren't you a volunteer?
This is my favorite kind of D&D. Using rudimentary tools. 13? Okay. Yeah, I mean, to pry some nails out of a waterlogged building, I think that's enough. So you get the first hinge, no problem. So the door is now slightly freer.
Oh, that was easy. I'll go on to the next one.
All right, give me another one.
An artist and a handyman.
Nice.
17. Yeah, even easier this time. Seems like these were pretty loose already. And at this point, the door is like starting to. You can see it leaning slightly more towards the shelves that are blocking it currently.
There's one more.
Yep, one more set of hinges.
We'll give one more good.
Oh, you didn't even roll that one with advantage.
Yeah,
But that works.
I set it back, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are tough. You get like one of them out, and you're like struggling with the last couple here.
Samuel, come jump on this or something.
Jump on it.
He wants you to come jump on the crowbar to help the nails out.
Oh my goodness.
What do you need to roll?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
What's her prof like? 7?
Yeah. Vitruvius, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as Samuel just slams his foot onto your hand.
Can Blandon try again with?
Blandon, you want to try? Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can redeem myself.
Are you?
Right?
You're just using the crowbar?
Yeah, I'm using the crowbar.
Okay. DC slightly higher, but yes.
Like,
Oh my god.
oh my god.
These nails are really like they're stuck in there, it seems, right now.
Can I try?
Yeah,
Sure. The DC just gets higher every time.
Okay, just a regular roll.
You're off advantage if you're using the crowbar.
And I'm gonna give her guidance because I keep forgetting.
And actually, before she goes, I'm gonna use bardic inspiration, and I'm gonna pull out my lute, and I'm gonna start.
Goodness.
Okay.
I love the words.
So if you fail, you get a D8.
That will succeed.
So you still have the bardic inspiration to use.
Yeah, guidance is gone, but you do get the markdown inspiration. You have a D8 to use. I believe that's with any roll, right?
Any roll that you fail.
Any roll you fail. Okay.
Okay.
Within the next hour.
For the next hour, you can roll a D8 to try and improve it. Okay. With that, Gaia pries the last couple of nails out, and the door is free to be removed.
Nice job, guys. Nice
Good job, everyone.
Yeah, you're all a little sweaty.
Now to move the shelf. Are the shelves completely blocking our way?
There's like 4 of them stacked up, probably to about chest height on most of you. So if you want to shove them out the way, you can do so. I'll say with the effort of all of you, kind of in groups, you can slowly push them far enough to give you access to the room without having to make another series of rolls. But that was fun. Okay, but you now have access to the room.
How do? Oh,
I'd like to make an investigation check.
Go for it. Let me ask you, in this room in particular, is there anything specifically you're investigating, or you're just kind of looking around currently?
I'm gonna look for like anything that would kind of explain the religion a little bit, and like
Okay.
focus on like the names and stuff like that, I guess.
Gotcha. So you're trying to look through these books, see if they're intact, see if you can find any pertinent information.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
you said there was this.
I will help.
15. You want me to roll again, or do you want to roll?
You can roll again.
Yeah, if he's using the help action, then yeah, roll advantage.
Mason, you said there was a staircase?
Roll a 15.
15. Okay. Yeah, there's a tiny little staircase up to a small landing on the left side where all the shelves are. That's where
Oh, okay.
it's like a small personal library, it seems.
I see.
I already put it on there.
Okay. With a 15. Fantastic. Okay. So y'all are taking a little bit of time in here, especially with trying to flip through these books. It's going to take a number of minutes here to look through things. But I will say, as you're doing so, you find like strangely tucked into one of the books as you pull it open. You can see what appears to be a scroll that is like rolled up and kind of flattened there. It looks strangely intact more than the rest of the things in the area.
I'll open it up.
Okay, you open it up. Are you trained in Arcana?
Instant death. Instant
Yeah.
death.
No.
I am.
You are trained in Arcana. Okay, so this is a spell scroll you recognize immediately. And you're not. I'll say you can make an Arcana check if you want to try and figure out what it is. But at a glance, you're not quite sure.
Power word kill.
I have no idea.
No clue. Okay, yeah. You're like, not quite sure what it is, but
Troll.
Since
It's a troll.
since I'm also trained in Arcana, can I use the help action to make a roll again?
yeah, you can kind of come over and look over his shoulder and be like, oh, what's that? So you go and roll again, yeah.
Just looking at.
Ooh, a 20. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. This seems to be a spell scroll of ceremony.
Okay. What is that?
Just glancing at this room, does it look like a small library or more like a room that just happened to have decorative bookshelves?
It doesn't look like its main purpose was a library. It looks more like an office kind of space that happened to
like
have
a study.
library. Yeah, like a study kind of area. And you get the sense this was probably a higher ranking priest or holy person in this temple.
I'll ask Nico, do you know what a spell scroll of ceremony would do?
Like a wedding? Mm.
Oh, I'll find Oberon and
Maybe you should ask Tails. I feel like Tails would know, maybe.
yeah. Hey Tails, look, I didn't destroy something. Do you know what a spell scroll of ceremony would do?
Let me take a look here. I'm not the most versed in Arcana, but I have no clue.
Oberon.
He would probably have been chilling on Blandon's shoulder and would flit over and land on Nico's armrest to give it a look.
I don't know if you're Oberon or if you're Kuuvalo or if you're somewhere in between, but do one of you know what a spell ceremony scroll is?
I would say just reading through recognizing the arcane glyphs, you would have recognized that it seems to be abjuration,
Okay.
and it seems to be rather lengthy, so possibly leaning towards a ritual. But I'll say, because none of you are intimately familiar with this particular spell or this particular kind of magic, I will require an identify spell to actually divine what it is.
I think Oberon would express this just by shaking the owl head.
Bring it back to Kuuvalo. Got it. Okay. I'll put it in my bag. Can I look at the book too and like see if there was anything in the book that was relevant to it, or was it just like a random book that they hid it in, kind of thing?
So it does seem to be an actual book with writing in it.
Right.
And most of what you're finding here seems to be a lot of, as is to be expected in a location like this, a lot of religious writings and research, different interpretations of scripture, things like that. And I will remind you, like, a majority of these books are waterlogged and destroyed. You're finding just the couple that still remain intact enough to read through them.
If Oberon notices that Maggie's the one like taking the lead on like trying to read these, I think Oberon will try and fly up and land on Maggie's shoulder to like look along with her.
And your original investigation control event was 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. I will say,
keeping an eye out for like, especially if you say like there's like religious like studies and stuff like that on these papers. I'm gonna keep an eye out for like names, like different types of places maybe that they refer to, like what would equivalent to whatever the religion's heaven or hell, whatever the equivalent of that is for that religion. If there is one, like whatever, just anything that has like a name, a title, or a place.
Okay. I will say at one point, Tails is helping you with this, as this is his kind of main deal. And at one point, he kind of excitedly kind of gasps a little bit and grabs like 2 books and sees that they're kind of somewhat intact. Goes, "Would you mind helping me with this?" And just kind of hands you one to look over as well. And as you're flipping through with the help of your companions, you get to one section that seems promising as it begins to kind of go through different honorifics and titles that are given to Alkosh and other deities in this time period. And you notice there's like a very specific kind of dialect that's almost being spoken here, like a very particular way that this passage is being written, which clues you into the fact that this might be more of that regional writing that Tails was looking for. And as you get through the passage, it gets to the point where a conclusion is drawn that the favored title of this particular either writer or author seems to be for Alkosh. They refer to him as High Main.
High Main?
High Main. I will type that.
Main. Sorry.
High Main. And the conclusion that this book draws is that seems to be the most apt, respectful title that they could come up with to refer to Alkosh with.
Does it go into detail about why they believe that that's the most like respectful name for him?
Essentially to honor both the cat-like nature of him and also the kind of, what's the word, the reverence with which they see him with. It's really semantics and like obviously a lot of personal bias here, but
Mhm.
that's the conclusion that this particular passage draws.
Okay. Fails, have you ever heard him referred to as High Main?
I mean, you know that now that you mention it, it might be ringing a bell or two, but I haven't heard that name in quite some time. And, that one didn't occur to me. I might need to try that one out.
Does anybody remember seeing High Main in the puzzle?
Kuuvalo did. She found what she thought was a full title, Hymenepseft, but the first 4 letters of that second word, High Main, would fit. So Oberon will, I don't think owls can fully, I don't think it can look up and down, so Oberon will just nod his head.
There were still 2 rooms downstairs that we hadn't opened, right? It was a total of 3.
Correct.
So we might need one more name if we can find it.
Are these the books that were just on the bookshelves in front of the door, or are the bookshelves like in the little landing area?
There were 4 that were stacked on top of each other there, and then there were 3 more along the wall that were kind of scattered there that didn't fall in front of the door. So this is after like maybe 30 to 40 minutes of like sifting through and looking through all the ones that are intact.
Okay.
Is there a pattern to which ones are most damaged? Are the ones that are left on the highest shelves the only ones safe from the water damage, basically?
It seems generally those that are higher up are less damaged overall, but they're all pretty damaged equally. As once again, you get the sense this was all underwater at some point.
No, I'll just sit on the stairs while they're reading.
Okay.
After reading through Oberon's eyes a bit, I think Kuuvalo will snap back into her senses and just take another look to make sure no nasties are crawling up after them.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Oh, 18.
18. Would you have any? I mean, I know the bubble provides a little bit of light for you inside, but would you have any exterior light on?
No exterior light. I think, if anything, Kuuvalo may have lit the torch that was handed to her a while back to just have some light, but she's trying not to make draw too much attention to the bubble. So I think nothing outside.
Okay, gotcha. 18. I think I might have. I need to check my notes, but I think I might have previously mentioned this before. But like looking up into the hole and onto the roof of where you all entered, it is vacated of all of the spiders that were previously crowding around that area, and I'll just say you don't currently see any of them outside, kind of on that outer lip from your vantage point right now.
So they've crawled back down from the sinkhole's entrance, which we...
That way, yeah. So you're not quite sure their exact location, but they seem to be closer to ground level where you all are.
Cool. Silently not liking that. Okay. I think that's all. If I don't see any obvious threats, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Oberon's not going to alert them of an unseen potential threat that I don't even know if it's there or not.
Vitruvius wants to look for secret doors.
Okay. Yeah. You can make an investigation check for that if you'd like.
Secret door check. There's got to be one around here somewhere. It's like peeling a plaster out of the wall or whatever they use.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this: would you have been helping with any of the research at all, or no?
Nah,
Okay, so I'll say
just doors.
you spend a good amount of time kind of running through here, and I will say Tails does protest a little bit as you go, like as you start to try to pry things up. He's like, "Be careful not to destroy anything."
Pulling books and stuff, putting them back.
He's just like watching over your shoulder very carefully, making sure you don't damage anything too horribly, because he stresses to you that he wants to maintain the sanctity of the temple as much as possible, even though it is damaged. But you spend a good time looking through here, and there's no secret doors, unfortunately, in this chamber that you find. And I'll say you get, well, you weren't here for it, but you've heard mention of a vault below, and you get the sense that any secrets within this temple are most likely hidden in that vault.
Remember in the vault, there were like 3 figures, right? That kind of tied up with each of the different passages.
3 statues, yeah. One was...
What were the statues of?
There was the dragon god Akatosh was like on the right. There was a fully like Tabaxi-esque figure of Alkosh on the left, and then the one in the center was more like an in-between stage, I think.
Mm-hmm. That one was referred to as Akka, which Samuel and Tails came up with together. And I can give you all those names again. So left is...
Yeah, I guess Nico would be searching for books. Honestly, just looking for pictures or anything that might resemble either of those statues.
Okay. You can make an investigation check if that's what you want. You said you're looking for statues, or you're looking for...
Looking for symbols of those statues within the books.
Got you.
Whether on the cover title or if I'm flipping through and there's like any kind of imagery
Yeah, there were...
in the books themselves.
I think I remember, like, all of them had this sort of, like, lantern sort of iconography. Like an hourglass-shaped lantern, right?
Mm-hmm.
25.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, cool. And you're looking for... Sorry, I don't know why I keep forgetting. You're looking for mention of...
Looking for like images that resemble any of what those statues look like.
Got you. I mean, there are numerous within the books that you find numerous illustrations, both seemingly like officially sanctioned and those of just like personal drawings as well. And there are a couple small statues and figurines within this chamber as well that are kind of scattered across the floor here and there. I'll say if you all want to go through and collect those, Tails will probably want to either hold on to them or at least see them. But I'd say you probably pick up another 100 gold pieces of various Alkosh iconography. And in doing so, 25.
You find a secret door.
It's a great roll. I'll say at this point in time, it seems like you've kind of exhausted the materials that are within this chamber. You all spent some time looking through these books, but there's only really like maybe a dozen that are really intact enough for you to look through. And I mean, you see all kinds of titles that are mentioned. You see the first cat, you see RL, you see Dragon King of Cats, all these kinds of things that are mentioned throughout. But nothing else that seems singular enough.
Nothing stand up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we just have to go the complete opposite way, and maybe we'll get more information there. I don't know. What do you guys think? You just get out?
Yeah, to be fair, we don't know anything about what's in the other wing. This was all just bedrooms. I think maybe there's like a library somewhere.
Maybe. Do we go check before we go down to the vault, or do we want to go down to the vault with this high main information?
Yeah, we can try it. I mean, if we learned anything from the first one, there might be trouble. I don't think we want to try to open both doors at the same time, anyways.
That's true. That's true.
I will say, Tails.
Also, we should probably check on Kuuvalo.
I will say, as y'all are leaving the chamber, Tails does speak up and goes, From my research, there is definitely supposed to be a library within this temple. So I'm going to be my guest for the other wing.
Sense. Also, I forgot. I can't. It's weird. We have like one-way communication both ways. Mort could tell me telepathically anything going on.
Mm-hmm.
So like as soon as Vitruvius is like, we should check on Kuuvalo, Samuel will check in with Mort and be like, everything okay over there?
So I didn't ask this for Kuuvalo's familiar. I kind of jumped in. But would you like your familiar to have a voice? Do you want me to roleplay them, or you just want me to just kind of say whatever?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Okay.
if you wanna think about it.
Sure. I'll say Mort just goes, all clear, boss.
Hell yeah. I love it. Nailed it.
Julian.
God. No, that's Dwight. That's what Dwight sounds like. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll just reply back, like looking at Oberon. I get because Oberon's still with us, right? Or did Oberon fly back? Okay.
Oberon's on.
Looking at Oberon and kind of nodding. Okay. Yeah, just nodding, but also just like everything's fine with Kuuvalo. No worries.
All right.
Also, the thought
or something.
Oh, sorry. What?
Vamananos or something.
Ah, yes. I have no idea what that means, but we should head to the other side.
Neither do I.
Also, I just want to think about the thought of the fact that ideally, ultimately, Mort is supposed to be like a Pegasus, and him with that voice is fucking sick.
Yeah. Don't worry, I was thinking about the whole picture. Okay, so I'll say you all safely arrive once more back at the bubble with your new findings in tow.
I think the first thing Kuuvalo would say as they re-enter the bubble is, "It breaks my heart to see all those books in such terrible condition."
As it does mine. Tails speaks up.
You know, there's a saying that I read over and over, heard over and over again from my master, that the worst thing you can do to a book is moisture, neglect, and time. And I think I wish that any of these books were in repairable condition, but I worry that the only ones that I could even try to save are the ones you managed to read already.
And I will say, as you all finished your research in there, Tails has stuffed as many of those books as he could in the satchel and is like carrying 2 of them in his arms currently.
Soggy and stuff.
Yeah.
But yes,
if I may, in my former life, I was a librarian, believe it or not. My mentor used to tell me all the time, and this might be comforting or not, but seeing books deteriorate and decay, as sad as it might be, given what these books and stories contain, on the other side, you can find comfort knowing that at the end of all things become ashes and dust, and it is a reminder of the circular nature of things, and that dust may once again have the future as a home and carry new knowledge. So don't let the decay here completely sap you of the possibility of what may be made of the ruins of it.
Tails is nodding the whole time you're saying that.
I think Kula would also, with much less tact than you've seen her give before. By the way, Vitruvius, Kuuvalo is very obviously like completely different season. She looks like her hair is like very slightly glowing like embers in summer.
Okay.
And she just like sighs, shakes her head, and says, "At the very least, the spell scroll was saved. I have much more personal respect for magical writings than mere religious texts. No offense intended, Tails, but..."
I mean,
As that, I'll hand over the scroll and be like, I got very basic information from it, but I'm sure you'll get much more.
I'm not very familiar with this sort of arcane glyph style myself. I think it's probably not something I could cast, but I could identify it for you. It'll take 10 minutes, so you could probably go on to whatever you were doing while I stay here and do that.
do we have you mapped out the puzzle
Actually,
up here, right?
hold on. Oh, sorry. Say that again.
Me?
Yeah. Were you talking to me or were you talking to Kuuvalo?
I was just at but I think we had mapped out the puzzle, the crossword puzzle, whatever, up here.
Yeah,
didn't we?
we have a few one or two copies of it here.
Yeah, if
Can
you
we
want to
get
look at
that
it right now.
pulled
Yeah.
up with the word that we know, right? What was the word?
Hi, main.
Yeah, let's get rid of all the junk. I do still think there's something about this Tosh here. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, did I write down cheese?
You did.
Are you deleting it?
Just whatever drawing you made, click on it and then press the delete key.
Oh, there we go.
So if we assume that there are only 3 key phrases, I think Dragon King we used before, and that worked.
That opened the first one, yeah.
We have High Main here, and I also found the word Pathfinder before, but I hesitate to use a word without knowing its context. I'm not sure if that applies to any incarnation of Alkosh.
That's fair. It might
Like a trap or something.
yeah, it might, gas the chamber or something.
Since there is another another word that I found, the word void here. I certainly hope that's not a word that we need to use.
Do any of those names like ring a bell from any of the books that I just read?
Do any of the names that you're talking about right now?
Like Pathfinder and stuff like that. Like did I see any of those names?
You found no mention of a Pathfinder in the books you read. The only names you found were High Main and a lot of the other popular ones you've heard.
Okay.
Chug.
Chug. And sorry.
During they're all considering the puzzle. Blandon will offer to Tails to store his books for him, so he's doesn't forget one.
Remind me, Maggie, you have access to the cleric spell list. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I believe rules is written. You actually can read this spell, so that is my mistake. So let me go and put that in your inventory then, because I was rereading how that works. And if you have access to the spell
I can
list,
read.
then you're good.
You're cool.
Boofa.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay. Cool.
Adam
So
is-
yeah, I'll put it in your journal. There you go. You should have access to it now. I'm going to move it to the correct folder.
Is anybody looking for the word that we do know?
Hi, man. It's here.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, we had already found that before? Or you found it while we were...
No, we Kuvo found it, but it was part of another word we weren't certain of.
Oh, but that's locked in for sure.
Yes, it is definitely down there.
So, do we want to try that one, or... Let's give it a shot, but know that we might get attacked by something in the room if everyone's ready.
While they're all trying to figure out the puzzle, Blandon will talk to Tails to offer to carry his books for him.
He just kind of turns to you and goes, "Oh, that is very nice of you, young man. I think I'll take you up on your offer, just as long as you promise to be very, very careful."
I will. I won't really touch them. Just put them in my bag.
But your bag is smaller than mine. I don't understand.
Yeah. I'll reach into it, pull out like a morning star or something.
You just like eyes go wide.
There's more room. I don't understand it, but there's more room in here.
I think I have seen one of these before, but if they'll be safe inside.
I think so. Yes.
Actually, I think I'd like to keep my satchel on me, but if we could just place the books in there individually.
Yeah, well, yes. So that way it doesn't slow you down.
Thank you. And you all just take some time to pop them in.
Yeah, and as we're doing that, I did have a question. You had mentioned that this looks like the Amulet of Kings. How do you know about that?
Well, anyone who studies Alkosh or Akatosh or has various iterations knows of the Amulet of Kings. It is the singular most powerful item that was ever created. By Akatosh, Alkosh.
By any chance, do you have a picture or description of this amulet?
Yes, and he kind of flips through his satchel for a moment and just kind of pulls out a larger tome and just kind of flips to an exact page that he seems to have memorized and just opens up a full 2-page illustration of the Amulet of Kings.
I'm gonna take a minute to study it, and then I'm gonna cast Locate Object.
Okay. What does it look like as you cast that spell? Just curious. How does Vitruvius cast Locate Object?
He'll take a second and then like look in, and he'll like have his lute down, and he'll like play like a fully diminished G7.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Just like dun 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 dun.
I'm not gonna check, but I really hope that was a G. I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know. And like you'll see like some purple like pulse waves kind of just go like
Okay. This impressive display from Vitruvius. You just kind of open your eyes after completing the spell. Unfortunately, nothing of that ilk nearby.
I see it.
But it's a gorgeous illustration. Not fully colored, but like just a little bit of shading here and there. It looks to be of a large amulet with a large red gem in the center and thick what's it called? Framing around it of some kind of metal with a number of gems affixed on the edges.
What's the what's like the context of, like, is this a important item here that we're looking for, or
No. This is just Blandon had a question for me about this item. It is the utmost, most powerful and significant item that Alkosh ever created.
Well, yeah, like on this plane.
Well, the stories say that it was created on this plane, yes, but the location, it is supposed to be stored in, I believe, Verona, if I'm not mistaken. Although, who knows if that's actually the real thing or not, but...
I can tell you it is not within 1,000 feet.
That is helpful.
I also have never heard of it before. The Divines, as you know them here, are not very well known outside. They created this realm, Mundus. Not they're not generally affiliated with any others.
Yes, honestly, I spent most of my research on the deities of this realm. So yes, I'm also not as familiar with the practices and the Fey lands as well. But Blandon, did you have another question, my young pupil? Stop.
Brandon's saying a little bit quiet. He's sweating a bit more. No, maybe later.
Okay. I'll say Tails did seem a little excited as you were asking questions.
As soon as everyone, Vitruvius and Samuel started asking questions, Blandon slightly shifted in their direction, just like looking at them a little bit more cautiously.
If Blandon looks anywhere, he would probably notice as soon as Tails mentioned where it was known to be from. Kuuvalo is definitely giving Blandon another, much less warm, uncomfortably warm, like intense look at Blandon.
I will say
this.
Oh.
She's not being particularly subtle.
I will say Tails does continue for a moment, just like speaking mainly to you, Blandon, but anyone else in the vicinity can hear. And he goes, but just to give a little bit more information, since you were curious, I mean, the Amulet of Kings is named for a reason. It was a powerful artifact that was wielded by kings within the continent of Terraecis for many, many years. There are legends of it being passed from generation to generation and kingdom to kingdom. And it eventually, so the story goes, that it made its way to this archipelago. And, well, there used to be many more monarchies, kings, within the islands around it, Valenta itself. There are no more kings in Valenta, but it was supposedly made its way to this island in particular before those kings were removed from their seats.
Do I know what he's talking about?
You can make a history check for me. This is right up your alley.
I know.
Can I make an off-random check to see if I've ever heard of this item?
Go for it.
Can I do religion?
Yeah, absolutely. You can do religion or history. Actually, I'll say if you want to do religion instead, Maggie. Yeah, that would probably be more apt. But this is also tied in with history as well. So
17. I'm trying to see if my religion's higher. I don't think it is.
Okay.
No, I'll stick with the 17.
19 for me.
I'll say with a 17, Maggie, you definitely have heard this story before. As the kind of tagline of "No Kings in Valenta" is kind of inherently tied to this story, as it was a symbol of much power during that time period. And Samuel, you definitely know of this item, absolutely, for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Did Tails say it was supposed to be here?
It was supposed to be stored in
Verona.
a temple in Verona. Yeah.
I'm going to cast locate object again.
Okay.
Let me read it again. The nearest object. So I wouldn't be able to like search for lead.
Yeah, it's a singular object, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you search for a material or something like that, it just searches for the nearest object
Well,
that could
it
be.
doesn't. It doesn't say material. It says object.
So you could
So
look for
I
like
can
a bar of lead, but
I could look for a bar of lead, but not like the nearest. Yeah. A certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, weapon.
and lead itself is specifically any thickness of lead blocks a direct path between you and the object.
Yeah.
So it's
So
kind
I
of,
don't even know if looking for lead would do anything anyway. It's kind of like looking for like air, you know.
Yeah.
So the
Looking
whole
for a
like
ghost.
king story, just because I'm trying to remember like all the lore of this world. Where does Savion fall in all of that? Like, was it previously a kingdom? Was it like not even relevant to it? Like, how does that all fit in with it?
As far as you know of the history of Savion, Savion is unique in the fact that it has seemingly always been run by clans of families.
Okay.
So there's never been a monarchy.
Okay. And did it work in like tandem with other like kingdoms and other islands that were monarchies and we just constantly stayed as like a clan type situation?
Yeah, essentially, there were different kingdoms and societies, as there still are in this Love
Yeah.
Archipelago, and Savion just never caught on to that monarchy fad, so to speak.
Like city states.
Yeah, like separate kingdoms all around, which Maggie would know there are still some remaining, but
Kingdom. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom.
I'll also just tell the group. So it turns out I can read this scroll. Just needed some better light. It's a scroll of ceremony. There's multiple things you can do with it. You can have a wedding ceremony, a funeral, a dedication, a coming of age. It grants like certain powers for the longest I saw was up to 7 days. As of right now, I don't really see anything super relevant for it.
Unless
I
we
can
like die or something.
Yeah, like yeah. Um like the atonement, you can touch one willing creature whose alignment has changed, and you can make a DC 20 wisdom insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment. I can turn a vial of water into holy water. Coming of age, you touch one humanoid who is a young adult for the next 24 hours. Whenever that target makes an ability check, it can roll a d4 and add the number to the roll. Dedication, you touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes a saving throw, it can add a d4. You touch one corpse for the funeral rite, and within the next 7 days, the target can't become undead by any means short of a wish spell. And then wedding, you touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage for the next 7 days. Each target gains a +2 AC bonus while they are within 30 feet of each other, and a creature can benefit from this right again only if widowed. So like you wouldn't be able to like get divorced.
till death do they part.
Yeah. So lots of interesting things we can do with it. I don't see a relevance at this current moment. Also, Mason, if we did a dedication, it would have to be to this god, right? It couldn't just be to any random god.
you're not sure. It doesn't seem to specify.
Okay. And I'll tell them that too and be like, I don't know if it has to be to Alkosh, or if it can be to anybody. I wouldn't want to use it until maybe I talk to like a priest or something who may know more about it.
That makes sense.
Just simply, I wouldn't want to accidentally like dedicate one of you to a god that you didn't want to be dedicated to. You know,
That'd be kind of weird. Yeah.
just a thought.
Yeah. Please don't
I'll
do that
say-
on our.
I'll say Tails does speak up and goes, once again, I'm not very knowledgeable in the arcane arts, but generally, I believe I've heard stories of ceremonies like these being performed, and when dedicating to one's religion, it is generally the one who is performing such a ceremony. The person who is approaching them is wanted to join their religion. So I would assume it would be whoever is performing the ritual, whoever they are dedicated to.
And what if that person wasn't dedicated?
I am not sure what would occur.
Confirmation, and then you go to college.
All right. So you all once more sit in the bubble within this old chamber above this vault beneath you, with spiders all around you.
Oh,
Am I able to walk into the bubble?
you were in the bubble when it was cast.
Was I?
You're in the ring.
That's a Mason call.
I'm going to count it
Technically-
because it would be
technically-
really problematic if you weren't able to. Because just going forward, this is probably going to happen again, and I don't want to deal with that headache.
I have two things for the party. Well, one for Samuel, and the other for the party. Samuel, can I pet your dog?
No.
Kuuvalo immediately starts
Morning.
petting Mort.
This terrifying, like half undead, like half skeleton, zombie looking, giant mangy black fur, like
It's Hellspawn dog.
dire wolf.
Yeah.
Just as like like smiles and is like panting, like tongue out, tail wagging. Like
Uh-huh.
Okay, this was really
the goodest
needed
boy.
because while you all were gone, I looked up and noticed that the spiders that were up there at the sinkhole entrance are no longer there. Which means either they went back to wherever they were, just hanging out on the cavern's like ceiling, or they're like slowly moving towards the temple and are going to like overwhelm us with numbers eventually.
Would you like me to investigate? I can fly up and take a look around.
It would be welcome. I could have.
I will say I am very conspicuous, conspicuous, non-inconspicuous, conspicuous.
Constituents. No.
Or we could make our peace with it and not know.
Ignorance is bliss.
We have been ambushed by teleporting spiders a couple times while we've been down here. So we don't know where they're coming from. So it's just kind of the assumption that I am sort of assuming that there are spiders, an entire horde of spiders behind every single wall in this temple. But I mean, either they come and attack us or they don't, right? Should I try to send Oberon up? He might be more stealthy if you're concerned about being spotted, Vitruvius. And if...
I mean, it's no skin under my back unless these spiders can fly, but...
An owl's wings are also much better at sneakily flying, so he might have a chance of flying up and not being spotted.
Quick note for you, Kuuvalo, that I missed with your previous perception check when everyone else was exploring. You would have heard a shifting in the vault room below that sounded like a door closing.
Oh, I think I'll add on to that. I also am assuming that the statue door, which opened before when we put in Dragon King, that probably closed earlier.
Do you think we'll be able to put the same name in again and it open?
Hopefully.
Actually, retconning a little bit, you probably all would have heard it in your first long rest. Like, it would have happened a number of minutes afterward.
Mm.
I mean, it'd be a really stupid design if it was just meant to be a one-way or a one-time thing.
And
But
to
also, sometimes religious doors do weird things.
Saying.
Hey, the doors aren't religious.
I was gonna say, the concept of a door that held
Whatever.
That you know.
It was like a Rick and Morty episode there.
Okay, so I guess I'll ask you all, since I'm staying put. Do you think we should go down to the vault first and use the second keyword that we found, or do you want to investigate the opposite end of the temple first?
Well,
If I may input, 3 is always the magic number. I've never not heard of 3 not being the magic number. So if we only have 2 keywords, my recommendation is to keep looking.
I was also going to say, if we keep looking, then if something were to happen, we'll have more information. Versus if we go in there now, we have like a general idea of what we think is supposed to happen, but if something were to go wrong and we don't have all the information that we possibly could.
Good points.
So moral of the story is, I'm ready to go to the library.
Having fun is not hard when you have access to the library.
Yes.
Nico, were you going to say something?
I was kind of thinking the opposite of like, let's just take care of number 2 while we got number 2, and then we can worry about 3 later, in case that number 2 is really tough.
Can
That's
someone
what I
remind
was
me, what did
thinking.
we
I'm
get
not-
from number 1?
We got
But Mim, you nearly died.
Right. But like, what the outcome other than I almost died?
It
Like,
held
Wait.
the brooch and an empty case that once had the amulet, which you got from the black pudding after killing it.
okay.
So bad guys with goodies, essentially.
But maybe we could have been more well equipped to handle the first.
Well, we can always say that.
But that's kind of my point.
I'm good with whatever.
Bits of dust falling, chips, pieces of the roof from above, just kind of tinkling on the ground.
The twins just stare at each other until then.
Lance up.
Throughout the whole discussion when Kuuvalo was speaking about the spiders, there were just pulses of times when there were just metal clinking against each other, and then times where it would come down and then go back up.
Forgot about that. All right.
So
Kuuvalo stares at him. Oh, stop.
I think she would probably be more caught up in the conversation than being able to notice the armor clanging.
Yeah.
Maggie will say, "Brother, if I die again, you can tell me I told you so."
I will. You know I will.
I know.
So I
Okay.
guess
Well,
will you all
Wait, did
Hmm?
somebody die a first time?
Maggie nearly died moments before
Nearly
you got
died.
she was fine. I had everything under control. She was perfectly healthy.
Only mostly dead.
I think I only had to roll one death save, if that. So that's fine.
And I'm sure you remember.
There was like a
Right.
chest that had goodies in it, and then like a tongue shot out of it, and it wrapped around her neck and choked her out. She went unconscious for a second, but I had it. She was fine. I chopped off the tongue, brought her back, smashed
You
the
know,
crate
in-
like I'm good at
In some
doing.
areas, the tongue is a delicacy.
It's probably, if you want to go, open it up. go after. I mean, I think it turned to sludge and then like melted away. But whatever, man.
Pretty sure like knoll tongues can
No, go ahead.
Culinary. Anyways, after that, I do want to note something that is really weird that I spent the last bit here trying to figure out. The spell ceremony is not on the spell list in the 2024 rule because it came from Xanathar's guide, technically.
That's true. Yeah.
But it is a paladin cleric spell, so technically I would have access to it.
Yeah, you can cast it as well. Mm-hmm. You can also cast
Samuel remembered how to read.
I didn't even know that, but
It comes from Xanathar's guide. That means that its creator is a beholder.
Now, I will
which
say,
means in the vault there's a beholder.
I will say anyone can cast the spell. It's just that if it's on your list, you can cast it without providing any material components.
Right, if you can read from a
With its
spell
normal
scroll.
casting time.
I was just even trying to figure out that it is on my like as a paladin. Like I prepare my spells per day. Like I could have that any day of the year. I don't know what other spells are out there, but because it didn't come up on like any list, I had to like go down a whole rabbit hole just to like realize it.
It's a cool spell. I think it's very specific, but it's super cool. I like it.
I'd love to like look at it more and think about how I might use it. Anyways, sorry. A little bit of I was like, it just went down a whole rabbit hole. Like there are things that are still on other source books that apply. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll leave it in unless you want to share it, Maggie, with Samuel. I'll leave it in your journal for now, but since you were the one that currently has it. It just helps know who's holding on to it, so we're not confused. But
yeah.
To it, but I'll let him look at it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a spell. So if you found the spell, you have all the information.
Okay. Cool. What's the plan? Are we?
If we go find the library first, and then we can.
More books.
More books.
You don't like books, Mr. Samuel?
I don't know. Never really been a fan. Haven't had a lot of time to read them.
Why would you add like a lot of time?
I was always busy.
I think the implication was that he was always busy killing things.
For training, it takes a lot of training to kill things.
That's true.
So, I mean, you're not just a perfect specimen, just willy nilly. You gotta work for it.
Earn it. Right.
Or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I don't mean to interrupt the roleplay. Keep going.
No, yeah.
Time to go, no?
Yeah, you just gotta practice your fighting skills and flying skills.
Before they head out, I will have Oberon try and fly up through the roof. Because I think it's going to keep eating at me unless... Just a quick peek. So I'm hoping Oberon will try to fly stealthily and just get a perception check. Outside of the... I guess he'll fly up like... Just hover like 10 feet above like the ceiling or above the roof of the dome, just to get a.
And did they finally give owls dark vision? Because I don't think they had them before, did it?
Owls, yes, 120 feet of dark vision.
Awesome. Okay, so go and give me a perception check.
Can I try to stealth first, at least?
Oh yes, please do.
Okay.
Actually, I think it was cats that didn't have dark vision before, and they finally gave that.
Yeah. It's a 9. Not
9?
great, but
okay. That perception.
okay. And then after flying up, a 10 for perception.
Okay. So thankfully there are no immediate threats as Oberon flies up right next to the roof of this place. But as he looks out, it is with 120 feet of dark vision, he can see to the edges of this chamber, as it's not quite as wide as it is tall. But he looks out to actually. It'd be pretty wide, but regardless, it's enough to see the edges. As Oberon kind of looks up, you can see just the edges of like where the spiders were previously. That those groups on kind of both sides, they're kind of in like a number of patches have like moved down to maybe like 2/3 of the way down the wall, as opposed to all the way at the top. And you get the sense with your knowledge and kind of intuition here. This temple is half sunken, but you all have been making a decent amount of noise within the upper level, and there is all manner of damage within this temple. So you get the sense that sound is not being muffled as much as it once was, and they might be slowly moving towards the sounds they hear.
Without thinking twice, Kuuvalo will share that with the group. Yeah, just...
Does any sound... What? I was going to say, does any sound come out of the bubble?
No, but you all were breaking
Mashing
open
doors?
quite a few doors over there. So...
Oh, yeah. Well. Fair enough.
Nothing to be done about it. It is what it is.
We'll try to smash less doors on the other side. Maybe.
Oberon's going to fly down after getting a look.
Yeah.
And he will land on... Who does he think has the most comfy shoulders?
Ooh, that's a character building question.
I literally have the whole party to choose from. Plus tails.
Sure.
That means Oberon will lay on
It's also the-
Vitruvius' shoulders. I'm laughing, imagining the huge blue guy having a brief stare down with his red owl. God. Honestly, Vitruvius probably wins that stare down. But yeah. So you're going to the opposite end of the temple, where we think the library is first.
Yeah.
Let me ask this real quick. I believe, if I remember correctly, Adam and Brenna, you all want to be done by, what was it, 10 Central? Was that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you all feel about potentially taking a small break, or do we want to...
Look like a little 5.
5? Yeah, just for like bathroom and stuff like that, and then we can pick up.
Bathroom
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
See y'all in a bit.
Groovy break music.
Oh, I didn't even... Dude, the watch together has been off for me this entire time. I didn't even realize. Or not at that time, but like for a while. Because I think I lost internet at one point.
There was some good break music.
What's playing right now? Oh, the Mystery Dungeon.
Oh no, it was the Iris song was playing before.
The Iris? Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, the Iris song.
Time to
Is that one that
something.
you added?
No, it was. Oh, Iris, A Time for Everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful to whoever changes the music afterward because I keep forgetting.
I'm pretty sure it's Rose because I don't think anyone else has control.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does have to be Rose. But yep. Yeah. Feels good to be playing D&D again, huh?
Yeah.
Even longer break for Spencer.
It's been a while.
Is that your next character voice?
I mean, it could be. We may never know, depending on how long this campaign takes.
I'm planning for it to be much shorter. Don't you worry.
Hello?
I'm not complaining about the last one. The last one was phenomenal.
The last one was fun.
There's a passage that in a lesson that I sometimes teach, and in that passage, it says the name Vitruvius. And almost every time I read that, I have to resist. I have to pause for a little bit and not say Vitruvius as Spencer says it.
Vitruvius.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea what to name my character, and I was watching the Lego movie, and I was like, "That's it. That is the inspiration."
Is Vitruvius a character in that movie?
Morgan Freeman's character in that movie's name is Vitruvius. Yeah.
Oh,
The blind one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that movie is so. I love that movie so much. I made it up. The prophecy is a lie. I made it up.
It's insane.
Starting to make I think I told Rosa Mason that, but I'm starting to work on a physical book for Blandon's notes and keeping a bunch of stuff like character inspiration.
That is cool.
So, I think Spencer would recognize this maybe. It's probably hard to see.
I can see it. I don't think so.
Oh, never mind.
I don't think so.
Well, the reveal will come about at some point. Oh, wait.
I can guess what series that's from, but I don't think I recognize the character.
Yeah, the series, your guess is probably right. So, Brenda, did y'all and Adam, did y'all check the mail yet?
No. It's supposed to be for that dinner. No, we have been trying to furiously pack lunches for tomorrow.
That's fair.
I guess we're just waiting on Adam. Monks is here, unless she's got the camera off. Also, shout out her profile picture. I think it's hilarious every time I see it.
The little cat.
Little cat and like the freaking demonic throne. It's so
Like
funny.
yeah. I don't know. Lord of the Hells.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah,
going
as
down to the
Meowdy.
9 hells. Yeah, as Meowdy. Yes. Oh my god. If you would have said that while we were playing, I would have given you inspiration.
Darn.
I might still give it to you. I might still give it to you.
I'll find a way to sneak it in there. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
We are in like a cat god temple.
It is true. Who would have thought?
You would have knew.
I'm assuming the same group is going to the other wing.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Bandits being funny over here. Okay. Only reason I'm not quite getting started is because it seems like Samuel's the one who wants to take lead. Oh, there we go.
I'm here. I was able to hear on Brendan. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I just know you've been taking point. Seem to be the one who wants to tank things here. So
Very
I won't
fair.
go without you. Okay. Let me get this other music. Perfect timing that track ended. One of my favorites from FF10.
I think
All right, we got a little Austin.
For those
Wintory.
in the chat, that stands for Fast and Furious.
Nope, not at all.
Is that the one with Vin Diesel in it?
Different FF. No, I think his name's Family, actually.
Actually, Groot.
His name's Family Diesel. Okay, cool. So you all approach the other wing of the temple here, and you can see that as opposed to the other door on the other side, this door isn't quite as marked by the gray mutation, the fragility that comes with that. And the door is intact underneath that archway. And the spider that was there previously seems to no longer be present. There was like one that was kind of hiding underneath the archway there, but no longer there apparently.
And it's an open doorway, or there's a door?
There is a door blocking the way.
I think you're cutting out there, Adam.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
the same mic direction thing.
Yeah. Can I first try it to see that it's unlocked or locked?
As you try the door, it creaks loudly, but it is unlocked.
Hey, no smashy.
Does anybody have any oil?
I'm checking.
Freaking bust another WD-40.
WD-40, hit it up.
Oh yeah, we do have flasks of oil.
As an artificer, I can just magically create oil.
Well, I mean, yeah, just
Yeah.
I also
What's the okay. I'm not gonna make the joke I was gonna make. I'm not doing that.
Hey, what's
Okay.
behind the door?
So you
Our
pour some oil in there.
magical.
Fantastic. Artificer oil gets the job done.
Oh, yeah.
You start to open the door again, and it like creaks for a second, and then stops. It is smooth as butter.
Hell
baby.
yeah.
Now you quietly open the door. Are you all attempting to move stealthily?
Yeah.
As
Why not?
much as we can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it's-
give me a group.
It's dark
After
in here,
being
right?
It is dark. Yeah.
after being warned that we made too much noise and all the spiders might be coming after us. Sure, I guess we'll try to be quiet.
Y'all need Talos.
A 5.
15.
4.
Pretty good for me.
Okay. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit.
We're clanking.
We're allowed.
Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah.
All good. I gotta roll for tails. Publicly. He has no bonus to stealth. That is
Sorry, guys. I set the bagpipes to autoplay, so
Mm-hmm.
Scotland Forever is just going.
The funny thing is that it's kind of a thing. As soon as you blow them up, you can just kind of hold on to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I think Tails rolled better than almost all of you. You matched Maggie. That's insane.
Wow.
Although some of you have disadvantage, so
Mhm.
all good. Okay. So yeah, you're moving in here. There's some noise going on, but you get into the chamber.
Silence
anyone-
the door hinge, and then all of our armor, like.
That's incredible. Wait, the door's too loud. Clank, 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 clank. Are y'all sending lights in, I assume? Or up to you if you want to.
If nothing immediately attacks us, yes, I will send out dancing lights
Okay.
to light up the room.
Gotcha. As the light illuminates the area, could I get perception checks? Anyone who would like to
Spiders
take notes?
everywhere.
Yeah, just cover everything. Like
Teens.
floor to ceiling, cover in spiders. I'm gonna as he sends the light in, I'll cast light. I have my scythe out at the ready. I'll cast light on it also, just to like give light around us. So like you could send the globules like way in. I guess my perception's gonna be like for danger immediately. So I'm gonna like immediately look up through the doorway, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. So I will say collectively, at first, you all immediately recognize what is immediately apparent. As you walk through the doorway, there's a bit more of arch to get through before you get into the main part of the chamber. But as you get there, you can see this chamber immediately opens up into a large room. And you can see there seem to be essentially 3 different hallways through a number of shelves. Not all of the shelves are, as you look down some of the hallways in front, or the kind of central hallway in front of you, not all of the shelves are still standing upright. Some of them have tilted here and there and fallen over, but a good amount of them still are. And you can see, much as you all kind of joked about, there are webs clinging across almost every surface in this chamber. And you get the sense it is not going to be easy to move around this one, as it seemed to be a hotbed for some of the spider population. Samuel, immediately looking for threats, you can see there appears to be like 2 of those spiders just kind of like hanging out in one of the corners, and seemingly feeding on a kind of humanoid shape up there. So possibly distracted at the moment, but
Good.
I will say, how far would you be sending your lights? I'll ask that question.
Probably as far as I mean, I have a range of 120 feet, so if the room keeps extending, I'll take them as far as I can.
Okay. I would say, yeah, the room is pretty long, so you can send your lights pretty far. Blandon, with your 21 perception, you notice down the center of that central pathway, because there's like 4 lines of shelves and 3 pathways through them, right? And that center thoroughfare, you look up and you can see like a chunk of the roof that seems to have fallen down that central thoroughfare and is barely being held by some webs in the center. You get the sense that might be a danger if you are walking through the center there. It looks like it could fall at any moment.
There are 3 paths. The central one is the least stable.
It seems like, yeah, there's like a piece of debris that could fall at any moment.
I think we should.
Foreshadowing.
Hey, that's what you get when you roll high on perception. You notice things that might be dangerous.
I think we should avoid the center path. It looks like it may fall.
Oh yeah.
Is there like a desk or like a station around the front of this entrance?
Would you roll with perception? 13, yeah, not bad. As you walk in and kind of look to the side, there is like a small little cornered, like a long L-shaped desk that's kind of in the corner. You can see there would have been probably a librarian there that would have answered questions, stuff like that. So there's materials there potentially you could look through.
I'm gonna go over there and look through. I would like to specifically look for like a log or manifest of inventory.
Yeah. Make an investigation check for me. 11. Okay. So as you head over in that direction, is anyone else doing anything while this is happening?
I think I'll note that Oberon is probably... That perception check is probably appropriate because Kuuvalo would have probably be very captivated by the books and is ecstatic that she gets to look through Oberon's eyes as Vitruvius heads towards the thing that she would also want to look at, the library
Gotcha.
station.
Maggie will head towards the books, but definitely keeping an eye out for spiders and.
Okay. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna move y'all back to the intermission screen for a moment. And what I'm going to do
Battle map, battle map, battle map.
so I can so I can keep track of where everyone is. I'm gonna draw 3 lines here, just so I can keep track of who's in what hallway and things like that. Line. So I'll do the first one here. Boom. I'll do the next one there. And then I'll do another one here. And then this would be like the outer edge of the wall, if that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, did I do too many? I did too many. Yeah. Whoops. So it would just be those 3 thoroughfares then, and then this is the wall on that side. So does that kind of make sense?
Oh yes,
Okay. So Maggie, which one did you want to head down?
wherever Vitruvius is going.
Okay. Well, Vitruvius is over in this like far corner here, like right around
Oh,
the
I just
edge
want to
of
head
the-
towards the books. I thought he was going towards the books.
He was going towards the kind of librarian desk.
Yeah, I'll go like just on the other side of the desk. So if he's like headed towards the desk, I'll just go like diagonally, I guess, from where he's going. If that makes any sense.
So you want to go to the opposite side of the room of him then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So
No.
I'll say you're going down this left side then.
Okay. And like I said, I'll just go slowly to keep an eye out for spiders.
I'm just gonna kind of try to keep a central location to everyone.
I'll be right behind Maggie.
Cool.
I'll join Samuel and just kind of keeping a general guard.
Gotcha.
Where's Tails going?
Tails is interested in exploring the area, but definitely looks to both you and Samuel or Gaia just for like, could I potentially get in some protection?
I can help you.
Thank you.
Gaia is a paid body, like she's a professional bodyguard.
Okay. And then Tails just kind of like, you would have pointed out the debris you saw, right, Blandon?
Yeah, I would have, yes.
Okay. So he just begins to make his way down the right thoroughfare with Gaia here. I'm assuming, Gaia, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Well, why is this box even there? Is that anything important? This little box.
That was our wagon, I think. You can get rid of it.
Okay, cool. I was like, that's just kind of in the way. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of like I'll stay out of the aisles, but kind of here where I can see them, and then like I guess Blandon, if you want to be like kind of on the other end, but keeping an eye out.
Yeah. I'll be your family.
Something like that.
Sounds good. Okay. As you, well, let me get to Vitruvius first. With an 11 investigation, as you're looking through the desk here, once again, tons of water damage here and there. So you're kind of moving through shelves. Some of them are a little gummy as you try and pull them out. But you do eventually find what appears to be a large manuscript that is a log of the library. And it is similarly damaged as the rest of the area. It seems to be very waterlogged, and like the pages are really delicate to the touch, and a lot of the writing has been slightly smeared, so it's not perfectly legible, but you have found what you're looking for. And it may very well aid you in your search. I will say for the groups of you that are delving into the shelves, there is thick areas of webbing that are kind of like across the shelves here that block you from getting easy entry within. So however you'd like to deal with that is up to you.
So at least from my path, what I'll do is I'll take out the javelin from the bag of holding.
Uh-huh.
And then I will just kind of go around the edges with it and just get enough web that's caught onto it. And then in the deeper areas where there's more web, I'll just put the javelin in and just start spinning it to collect the web.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep lightning lore like ready, and really all that looks like is just my right hand just like kind of cackles with the lightning, but I'm not doing anything with it yet. I'm just like, if something were to jump out at me, I'd be like, yeah, and that's it.
Gotcha.
I will pull out a torch and just light it, and
Okay.
whatever webs are in our way.
Gotcha. Are you attempting to stop the fire from spreading to the
Yeah.
shelves?
Yes, trying to do it delicately. Yes.
So just
Also,
give me a dex. Oh,
I was going to say I would assume everything is mostly waterlogged, so like surely it's not incredibly flammable.
yeah.
Dex
So the
check?
DC is not super high, but yeah, dexterity just to see if you can kind of
Sure.
get rid of the extra web before it catches or anything. 29. Yeah,
Dexterity.
you're fine.
Oh wow, natural 20. What the heck?
What a roll. What a time to roll a d20.
Yep. And some webs.
Yeah. Oh, was that a nat 20? Hell yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm sad that it doesn't like light up anymore because I can never tell, because y'all have bonuses. But
I think it does on attack rolls, right?
oh yeah, I guess because technically
Yeah.
ability checks you can't
Does not.
technically score critical, but rule of cool. Okay, so yeah, you're not struggling with that at all. You're just kind of moving through slowly, very deftly, lighting things and just kind of catching that bits of web before they catch anything else. Fantastic. Blandon, are you trying to help the group on the right? You're trying to help Gaia and Tails?
Yeah, that's who I'm helping.
Okay. I will say javelin isn't necessarily the best like cutting implement. So if you're trying to go around the edge, it might be a little difficult for you. I would say you'd probably find that out pretty quickly as the web is kind of just like sticking to it as you do that.
Okay. I mean, but can I still kind of pull it off?
Do make a dexterity check for me in this instance.
Okay.
If you're trying to like loop up the web and like pull it down and stuff like that. In a 17. Okay, not bad. It is much slower progress than Nico and Gaia. Nico and Maggie over here. But you do eventually, after like 2 or 3 minutes, get like the first layer of web out of the way. As it's just like really sticking to it, and you're like, at one point, you're kind of like trying to crank on it. You're like, man.
Okay. And there's at least enough of it out that we can comfortably walk.
You can get about like 7 feet in before you hit another piece of web, though. Yeah, it's pretty thick through these shelves here.
Okay. At least, I mean, they're going to take time to check the books and stuff.
You assume, yeah.
So during that time, I'll just clean off the javelin. And then once it's clean, I'll put that away in the back of holding and just use the halberd instead to cut the webs off.
As you are putting the javelin away and like cleaning off the web, Gaia, with your passive perception, you can see like 2 spiders immediately starting to crawl down as they seem to have sensed the disturbance of the web and are coming down towards Blandon currently.
Okay.
Do you signal anyone else or?
No.
Okay.
I will go ahead and Blandon will see me use a focus point. So my body's gonna like shine. And hopefully he's used to it, so he knows there's something happening.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and how far are they?
About maybe 10 feet up.
10 feet up. Okay. I'm going to attack.
Okay, go for it. There's one on each side.
On each side, okay. I will attack with an unarmed strike.
Is there a specific element you're using?
I will.
Nice.
Do I want to use fire? I'll use fire.
Okay. Cool. 8 points of damage. Are you taking the? Which one are you taking?
I'm going to attack both.
Oh, you're taking. Okay, so one at. So which one is this at then? This first one.
The one to the left.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I just needed. What do you want to do? Okay. Cool. So that one on the left gets hit with some fire. It's burning a little bit. The one on the right that also hits. Six points of damage. All right. Pretty good. They do still keep coming though, but I'll say Blandon and Tails both get actions before this happens, before they reach you.
Perfect.
I'm still in the midst of cleaning the javelin, though, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Well, I would say you would have heard Gaia, or you would have seen that glow come from behind you and heard Gaia like fire off those two shells.
Okay. All right. I'll drop the javelin and then just pull down the bandana over my eyes and take it, and then draw the whip, and then whichever one looks more her, or whichever one looks more her, I'll just take 2 attacks on it.
Okay. The one on the left seems like the fire is burning a little bit more.
And they're within 10 feet, right?
They are within 10 feet, correct.
Okay. So I saw a sight on them. Whip. Okay, 11.
That will miss.
Okay, and then is motivational speech over at this point? Because I feel like it's
an hour that it lasts.
I'll say sure. You're on the tail end of it because I don't want you to lose the ability. To use
okay.
it. Yeah.
And then let me try and see what it says about. How do I get advantage on from motivational speech again? Is it if you
hit by an attack?
Okay, so
yeah.
okay, I misunderstood that. All right, another attack. That's a total 20 for 4 slashing damage, and it is slowed by 10 feet.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, they're still coming though. Tails is going to take a couple of attacks. I think he only did one with his radiant flame, but he's going to do that. 20 to hit. He's going to do the same one on the left. 4 points of radiant. That's a terrible roll. Oh my god. Okay.
Dang.
All right, they're still coming. I'm going to say the one on the left is going to attack you, Blandon, and the other one on the right is going to run around and go towards you, Gaia. Blandon does a. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Gaia does an 18 hit you.
Yes.
Okay. So you take where is it? Oh, let's do it. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
So because it's piercing, can I deflect it?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember if that's how that works, right? Is that
It
you can
says,
deflect anything, right? As long as it's piercing, bludgeoning, or
the slashing.
Yeah. So go for it.
Nice.
And
Is
you
that
can
it?
potentially negate. Oh no, she's had this. But you could potentially negate this damage.
equal to.
So I think you roll what, a d10 or does it say?
Yeah.
The flip attack, you take action to reduce the attack's total damage. Action does 1d10 plus your dexterity more. So yeah, so roll d10 and add your 10. Okay. Yeah, that already does it. So I'm actually going to say, you choose a creature. Yeah, you completely negate all the damage there. So I'm going to say because you negated all of piercing damage, you actually don't take any of the poison damage that it would have given you because you completely avoid the bite in the first place.
Okay.
So nice.
And you get advantage on your next attack.
That is true because it, yeah, it did hit you. You just avoided the damage. So yeah, there you go. So now you get advantage. That's both of their turns. You all get to go again.
It also
anyone
has
else-
that whole you technically voided all the damage, right?
Mhm.
It has that whole stipulation. You could I don't know if you can redirect it at itself, but it has a whole thing. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can actually turn it to some redirect it.
Yeah, but you have to use a focus point to do that if you want, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, you can. Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool.
I was just throwing it out there. I saw it. I was reading it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good. I'll say Vitruvius, you're close enough. If you wanted to get in on this real quick, you could.
Yeah, whichever one's closer, I'll throw a starry wisp at.
Yeah.
Not trying to take away his glory here.
What even is a starry wisp?
That's Starry Wisp.
Starry Wisp.
That's
It's a starry wisp, bro.
That'll miss, unfortunately.
I'll make the first whip attack.
I'll just go back to the book.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, 4 slashing damage again.
4 slashing. Just kind of going rapid fire here. Tails
Second
is
attack.
going to take another attack.
16 to hit.
That misses. Yeah, go for it. That one hits. Yeah, Tails missed though.
Okay. 5
5
slashing
points.
damage.
Yeah, I'll say you take out that one on the left.
Okay.
Gaia, are you doing any more?
Yeah.
Okay. There's one more on the right that's kind of closest to you right now. 12. Eee, that's gonna miss actually.
You get advantage. Was that with advantage?
Oh, you do get advantage. Yeah. So roll again. Nice. Oh, is that a? Oh, sorry. I just meant one other roll. So I'll take the 17. And that does hit. Yeah. So roll damage. 7. There you go. It's still hanging on. It is bloodied though.
Are there pathways between the aisles or no?
You haven't gotten far enough to see them, if there are.
We haven't seen any yet. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was just curious, in this amount of time, if it's been a few rounds, if I could have made my way over, but that's okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do another bonus action attack?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
No.
And okay, so all I'll say for this is it gets one more attack on you before y'all kill it. But next round you will absolutely kill it. So that's an @20 though. Yikes. Okay. Uh-oh. Not fun.
There's freaking Thanos, dude.
Yee. Rough, buddy. That is 10 points of piercing damage and 14 points of poison damage. That's 24 points of damage right there.
Huge. Where is it? Where is it? We need it.
Who took the damage?
I took the damage.
Those guys.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Okay. But it is dead now.
Like a bee sting.
I'll walk over and I'll give you a level 3 cure wounds.
Damn.
Yeah, Gaia's looking real rough after that. That's almost. Wait,
What is that?
No, it's been
From damage?
is that actually?
It's more than
What's
half,
half,
right?
what's half of 45? 20,
Yeah.
22.5.
22.
22.5.
That's more than half.
Holy shit. Okay, make a con save. It's because it's a crit, dude. These crits keep destroying y'all. This is even supposed to be a
No.
no. Oh no.
It's piercing damage. What could it do?
It is.
Does it
piercing
just
damage.
give her vampire marks?
Hey, roll a d20.
Yeah.
It's not just piercing, it's poison too, right?
Yeah. Sure.
You're just
Whatever.
always really pale.
It's actually mostly poison that did the damage. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Gotta be
So,
worried about
Damn, that sucks.
You go blind.
Don't give him any ideas. Stop.
You don't go blind. You don't go blind. She already rolled what she rolled. So you actually join Nico here. You have a horrible scar now. I'll say which arm is Gaia right or left-handed?
I'll do it.
Right.
Right-handed? Okay.
Yeah.
So you would have reached your arm up to kind of defend yourself from that strike, and it like punctured right here on the side of the arm. So you have like these two big they fade after a little bit after the healing, but they don't quite go away. And there are these like two nasty looking blotches on your arm. So you similarly now as Nico also have disadvantage on persuasion checks, but you now have advantage on intimidation checks going forward.
Yeah,
Got
so
like
there's
the-
30. There's some 32 points of healing.
32.
That's their
Nice.
level.
That's fantastic.
You got like the
Really
Tony
not feeling
Stink.
well.
You got like the Tony Stink markings. No? Okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
Dude, oh my god. That was not supposed to be that deadly of a encounter there.
It was a baby one. You gotta watch out for those. They're more
Yeah, you
dangerous.
gotta watch out. That was that was a pretty good roll for damage too, of crit damage. So, anyway, that's a thing now. But the rest of you are moving through without issue currently. You've dealt with the spiders in the immediate vicinity, it seems. And as Vitruvius comes over and gives you a heal, you feel a whole lot better. I'm assuming you all are taking time to investigate, read through books, things like that. Okay. So anyone who wishes to,
As I'm over there, I'm just gonna like do some healing, and then Master Tails, many tail. I found something I think that you might like to see.
By all means.
And I'll show him the catalog.
It's a hefty tome, and he just kind of. Oh yes, it'll be helpful indeed. Thank you very much. Probably make quicker headway with this. Would anyone like to help Tails with searching through the book?
I'll help. Oh,
yeah. All right. He's gonna roll a quick investigation and shit. He's gonna roll again because of advantage. Could have done that earlier. Wow, that's terrible. Okay.
Should have just
I'll
kept
say
it to myself.
it's just honestly, I really didn't need a roll for this now that I think about it, but it's because it works how it works. So, but he's reading through it. Takes him a little bit of time, but I will say you all will roll your investigation checks for searching through the library at advantage because of the knowledge of where they are located, where the most pertinent ones are located, as Tails points them out to you. So, as you all search through, keep that in mind. So yeah, anyone who wishes to on these two outer shelves, at least for right now, can roll at advantage. So anyone who's investigating here.
How far up do these webs go?
The shelves go up like a good, say, 15 feet or so, and the webs go further above the shelves.
I'm just gonna fly up, and
Okay.
I'm gonna like just. I'm just gonna get like a good overview, and then I'm gonna take a look around again.
Okay, gotcha.
From this perspective.
As you head up there, you can see there's a bit of area above. There's like open air filled with webs above the shelves, and then there's like a bit of rafters up there, and you can see there are like more like little pockets of spiders just kind of like moving about up there, just hanging out. And I'll say
spiders
yeah.
everywhere.
And I'll say, Blandon, from this incident, you get the sense that disturbing the web was what actually caused the immediate attack. Doesn't seem to be as much the case with Nico and Maggie burning the webs away currently.
I'll do the same thing that I did with the halberd earlier, just kind of have the torch tied up to the top.
Okay.
And light the torch on fire.
Gotcha. So then in this case, just give me a quick dex check to make sure that fire doesn't catch to the other books there.
Yeah.
And Gaia, you can help him if you'd like. So
Yeah.
up to you. Okay. So roll with advantage.
Okay, that will help.
Yeah, the help action is a great thing. There we go.
24.
The help action exists for a reason. All right, fantastic. So you all are making similar headway through here. I'll say, would you like who wants to make an investigation in that row there?
I already did.
Oh, you already did? Oh, okay, I didn't see it. Sorry, I saw Maggie. Oh, nice, 17. Okay, fantastic. So, looking through, yeah, I'll say, Maggie, this is you have an interest in history growing up. And I'll say reading through some of these books, once again, a lot of them waterlogged and damaged, but the ones that you can find, granted, there are more books in this area, so there are more that you're able to read through. But you do find yourself getting a little like interested in some of the history in some of this, and you kind of like spend a little too much time reading one book at one point. You're like, oh, I need to keep looking for the right things. But I will say, Gaia, you find a tome that Tales was singularly interested in that was listed in the manuscript or the log of all the books. And he's really interested in it because it takes the same name as a book that he has in his own collection. As he pulls it out and shows you, it is a book titled The Wandering Spirits. And it is by an author named Amundro, AMUN-DRO. And there is supposedly another copy of that book here, and he finds it interesting that in this ancient temple there would be a book of the exact same title, and is interested what the differences are. And you all together locate this book in that second in that far thing over there, and you notice as you flip through for some time. This is taking some time, but it's quicker because of the log. Maybe about 20 or so minutes into your search here, you flip through this book and find a passage that Tales points out. And the reason he points it out is because it is almost word for word what is in his version, but one word is redacted from his, as if it never existed, seemingly edited out. The passage in his book reads, Akka, the first cat, whom we know as the one unmourned. In the earliest days when Anur and Fatomai were still in love, he explored the heavens and his trails became the many paths. In the version that you look on right now, within that book in the library, you see it read, Akka, the first cat, whom we know as the Pathfinder, instead.
I'm gonna close the book
Okay.
and be like, we can go now.
Okay. Tails looks just as excited as you and just goes, do you think that's it?
Yes.
What?
Would I have known anything about a Pathfinder
Are you trained in history or religion?
religion?
Religion? You could try a religion check. It's a pretty high DC because this is some ancient, very specific esoteric knowledge. But might roll high.
I am. Oh, I'm trained in history.
Um,
Would I?
I'll say you can roll, but it's going to be even higher because this is
Okay.
specifically religion.
And I fall asleep in church.
21. Is that a natural 20? Oh, no. It's not.
No, but could I? I forgot I have this ability. Can I use? One second. Let me pull up the name exactly.
Oh, you have Gaia has that advantage when you fail. You can add a D8 if you want,
You do, well,
Bardic Inspiration.
unless you already used that.
No,
well, oh yeah, if you want to use your inspiration on this religion check, you can. So you can roll a d8 to help
A
that.
DA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to you. If you want to use it now, you can save it for later. 6, okay. That brings it up to a 21 in religion. Okay. That's pretty good.
So tactical mind. I can use one of my second wing to add a D10 to the check.
Oh shoot, okay.
If it doesn't work, I don't waste the second win. So
Well, if you want to do it, go for it, yeah.
might as well try.
Because I'd say, yeah, that is a fail with history. Oh,
So that'd be a 29.
29. Oh my god. Okay. Awesome. So yeah. I'll say hold on, give me a second. All
Next
of the
time on
trying to think
Blackwell's
of-
Adventures.
trying to connect cross streams here. Like, how would this knowledge have come to you? I would say probably just for you, Gaia. There were many travelers that just kind of like passed through the monastery. Those who seemingly knew the master of the monastery, and just traders here and there that knew of the monastery, albeit rarely. It wasn't a common occurrence, but there was. I would say at one point there was a practicing religious scholar who brought materials about Akatosh and Alkosh and all these things, and you found yourself momentarily entranced in some of this stuff, and I would say you would just barely, both of you. This is like racking the very edges of your memory, but. You would have come across mention of Akka just briefly, and not the name Pathfinder, but you would have known that he's the one of many paths, and that's kind of like his whole deal, so to speak. And then for you, Blandon, Verona is a very religious town, and so. I would say you probably would have come across it during either a class or some kind of scholarly, I don't know, seminar or something within one of the museums that you paid a little too much attention to at one point. That everyone else would have just been totally checked out, but you were paying attention for some. You both get the sense that there seems to be a little bit of merit to this.
Let's go find the others. And I guess we'll make our way towards the exit.
Okay. Yeah, everyone leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Happy with what we found?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm assuming you tell everyone.
I'll just tell everyone We got the word. We should go.
The bird is the word.
Pathfinder.
Oh, it is Pathfinder. Kuuvalo found that earlier.
Yeah, but, I mean, if it doesn't work, we can always come back.
That's true. There's more room to explore.
It seems like it was once a beautiful place. I'm sad that now it's taken over by these spiders.
I think once you're all back, Kuuvalo will definitely just nod and ask Tails, why would this form of referring to Akka be removed from your version of this text?
You can see he is also seemingly in a mode of like confoundment, just like thinking this over as well. And he says, I can't for the life of me think of why. Other than to maybe. I'm not sure. Why would they keep that knowledge from the later editions? Unless there was something nefarious related to that title.
Do you know how old this Grand Temple is supposed to be?
If I remember correctly, at the very least, 1,000 years.
So this author, this Amulet, was quite the old author, and his
Yes.
writing persists to this day. So that is an important book.
It is, yes. It is one that contradicted a lot of previous beliefs that were held before.
Could these be like a type of extremist?
I'll be honest, not many records exist on the exact mental health of this individual. But I suppose anything is possible.
So, High Main is the cat version.
Alkosh, and Pathfinder would be for Akka, the center statue.
Awesome. Which one do we want to open?
Maybe the main first?
Sure.
Yes, let's save the strange, the word with strange circumstance for last, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
High Main kind of makes sense. It's there. Who wants to hop across there and
Yeah, how did the puzzle work again? Is it like there are steps they need to like step on properly? Is that right?
Last time,
yeah, that's all we did last time.
last time Gaia was the only one
chord.
who was confident enough to actually step across them without hitting any of the other tiles, because they're small tiles, right?
They're 1 foot, yeah.
I can fly whoever across.
Ah, that would
It's
make
just
it a lot easier.
you have to step on each of them, but it's like they're 1 foot tiles, so you gotta step a foot over that one and hit the second one. It's not too bad, but we haven't stepped on anything other than the ones that need to be stepped on, so we're just trying to avoid triggering anything that might be bad. Gaia, did you want to just run across the few there for High Main?
Or Vitruvius can float, right?
If you just want to kick each of them, and you could float above and just like boop, boop, boop.
Sure. Tell me which ones to press, and I will turn upside down and have my head down, and I'll have my arm, and I'll like.
It's like a giant keyboard.
Nice. So which one are you doing first?
I think high main, right? Is that the understanding?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, you guys are going back down to the vault.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, Kuuvalo will no longer be able to participate in conversation. It's just Oberon there. I guess if Vitruvius is flipping upside down, Oberon will flip and land on Nico's armrest.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'll like point to one and like look up. Like,
yep.
And yeah, they are written in Celestial. I don't know if you understand Celestial.
Nope.
So yeah, you definitely need the help.
Yeah. I'll help. I'll assist with pointing it out.
Okay.
This one.
Yep. And then you just keep going to the left from there. That's H. That's I. E H M A N E. There you go.
Like baby Groot.
That was it. That was the E. You're done. Don't hit anymore. You hit all of them.
I will say, as you all came down, you would have noted that this door that was open is once again closed. So the
Good to know.
But as
Correct.
oh, I shouldn't have deleted that because I can use it for this one. Because as the keyword is entered this door, you watch as similarly that kind of swirl of fire in that hourglass that's being held, and then the door slides open and allows you entry.
Oh, yeah.
I'll continue to float in upside down.
Okay.
Wait.
Be careful, you might get attacked. We got attacked last.
We went in the last one, and there was like all kinds of bad stuff in there. Just be wary.
I mean,
if you're great, I mean, maybe you're an awesome upside down fighter. I don't know, but maybe that's your thing.
I'm going to be honest. I have never fought upside down before. This
Go ahead.
would be your first time.
Give it a try.
I'll float in.
Upside down.
I'll draw my my hand axe. So I'm just upside down floating. I'm not wearing shoes, by the way, too. So I have big stinky blue feet just hanging out. The dogs are showing everywhere.
I'm just trying
probably some nasty overgrown toenails too.
Oh, gross. Okay. So Vitruvius is going in first.
Upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vitruvius, give me an upside down perception check as you round the corner here. Are you attempting to move stealthily?
Sure.
Upside down stealth.
Right. Let's see here. Skills. Okay. We'll do stealth first. Upside down.
Upside down stealth. Okay.
So that's a 61.
No, not how that works.
91.
Although I respect it.
It'd actually be like a 91, but
Per caption is 18. That's not
18?
bad. Maybe I
Not
should
bad at
just
all.
float upside down the rest of the campaign.
I will say, and remind me, you don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Is anyone setting any light in here? Okay, cool.
I was gonna say I still have light up, but yeah, if you want to send some in.
I can send some in.
Okay. You send some light in. So that 18 stands. I will reveal this part of the chamber. I'd say you would probably be at this point here. At the entrance to the chamber.
I'm staying like right on his tail.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Feel free to place
also
yourselves on the
upside down?
map where you want to be.
Samuel,
and
are you also
say-
upside down?
No, I'm right side up.
Vitruvius, you get a view of this area so far.
Is there actually a wall right there, or is that just like ignore that?
Right where?
Right in front of Vitruvius.
That is an archway. That's what that is.
Oh, yeah, because there's one on the other side. I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Perception.
And yeah, with your perception check, you look inside of this chamber. And actually, from your vantage point, you would probably see this corner as well. So I'll give that to you. But you can see there are a number of spider webs just kind of like loosely gathered here. You can see this chamber seems to be barren, besides aside from a glass case on this altar here, which is kind of like has some of the gray mutation creeping up on it. There is currently another glass case here that has been seemingly smashed. And over here, this one seems entirely empty and just covered in spider webs. But as you look over here with an 18, you can see what appears to be a bottle of some sort sitting in a glass case here.
I gotta move towards the end of the room and check for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation real quick.
Wait, before I do though, I'm gonna spin around. I'm gonna rotate and kind of look up at Samuel. Have y'all checked for traps in this room? Have y'all been in here?
No, this is our first time in this one, but yeah, the other one had that's the one that had the chest that attacked, and the wall, and the what else? The rug or something? I don't know. There was a lot of
24. That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20 for checking for traps.
And how far into the room do you want to go?
I was gonna go all the way to the end.
All the way to the end? Okay. So I will reveal the rest of this. And you would notice here there appears to be
scanning both ways, looking through everything.
Yeah.
As part of that being a nat 20, can I point out to him?
Maybe checking for secret rooms.
I mean, kind of along that line, as part of that nat 20, can I have pointed out to him if I see any crevices where we saw those things climbing through or whatever? You remember whatever, pointing those out.
Yeah, I would say you definitely notice this, there's a little bit of a gap in the wall caused by the gray mutation over here in the back, and you can just peek through a little bit back there. But what you do notice as you kind of come up to this case immediately is it most definitely is trapped. There is some kind of mechanism that is designed to go off as the glass case is attempted to be lifted. If the proper procedure is not followed, which you can see a very clear keyhole, which is familiar to Samuel and Nico from previous. But other than that, you do not find any traps outside of that in this chamber.
What about secret doors?
As far as secret doors,
hidden entrances,
you don't really
bricks that slide out that have Benjamin Franklin's glasses.
I will say one thing you do notice, and I know we're going to wrap up here right now, but one thing you do notice is at the very top of the chamber, right here, you can see there is a tiny little upside down, half circle slit of space in the ceiling that kind of slides into whatever gap goes into the wall. And you can see it there. Make an intelligence check for me.
This can't be good. 15.
15.
Not bad.
There's a bit of memory from your potentially ancient life. And you've been in structures such as this before, you suddenly remember. And you also remember the nuisance that ventilation is in subterranean areas like this. And you're like, that is a ventilation shaft. Where it goes, you're not sure, but it probably eventually leads up in some manner. But it's not very big at all. It's like maybe
enough that an owl could get through.
Yeah, a small creature could get through, yeah.
I would keep an eye out on that because when we went in the other one, there was a spider in the corner. And also at the end of the hall, there's a kind of a hole from that gray mutation. I think, like what we were talking about, there was like the cloth gooey thing, and they went in and out of holes like that. So just be safe. Nico, did you have the key to this? Wasn't that key that we have for these cases?
Yep. I'm gonna toss it to you.
I will try the base.
Okay. I will say, for the sake of brevity, you hear those signature 3 clicks once again. And the case is available to you.
Nice. I'm gonna grab the. You said it's a vial.
It seems to be a vial, a bottle of some sort, and you can see it is a blue liquid inside that is like bubbling as if it's steaming, or sorry, bubbling as if it's boiling. Rather,
I'm gonna make it disappear into my gauntlet.
What was that? Oh,
I think that was Spencer's roommate. I'm gonna make it disappear into my gauntlet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sneaky.
And I will say, as Samuel, you utilize the magic of your gauntlets to make that seemingly some kind of potion disappear to your gauntlet. The eerie silence of this chamber is starting to get to you a little bit. And I'll say, as you all kind of stand there waiting with the adrenaline just kind of like starting to pick up in your bodies, we'll go ahead and call the session there as we explore another wing of this temple.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice job, y'all.
You bubbly fire.
Reading books.
We figured it out. Even though I'm pretty sure Rose found all those words already.
Well, the thing is, like, the fact that that word is redacted at all is making me real nervous about, like, what is going to happen once we put it in.
And it's clearly like the main chain, right? Like that statue's like bigger and more imposing, and
like it's the central,
like the main central chamber. Like,
yeah,
crack it open. There's a dragon inside. You know.
Hope not. We're kind of still squishy a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like we should be on the stairs when we put that in. Because I'm worrying if we put that in, the whole floor just opens up and we.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
It is a different color, so it very well could be a trapdoor.
Mhm.
Wait, is it a different color? What do you mean? The statue?
Oh, wait, are you just talking about the color we used to?
Oh no! I'm talking about this main chamber that we're in. How it has like 3 separate jut offs, because there's like the left, the right one, which we went down, and then the center one.
Mhm.
Is that what you're talking about?
The more central one being the last one. We haven't gone down the center one. That's why it's still grayed or blacked out.
Yeah, those floor panels.
Oh no, that's the word puzzle. That's the word puzzle.
Yeah, this whole thing is like a different type of tiling, all inscribed with celestial letters.
Gotcha.
That's what you were typing.
That's the giant keyboard.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all came in from here, Spencer, from this doorway here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was? There's another door like on the other side around. What was that? Did we look at that?
Not really.
We never
We
never looked at that.
I completely forgot about that. But yeah, this is where the staircase like goes down into the place, and then this other one was like the other, like the stairwell like stops at a wall, and then this doorway seems to like open to the other side of where it could continue.
We're just gonna put a little reminder.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
It's just a storage closet. Don't worry about it.
I'm shocked that we never bothered to look.
I think somebody may have like tried the door and it was locked, so we're like, okay, let's look at the other stuff first.
Yeah, probably.
We didn't know.
There's just a skeleton in front of it. How bad can it be? I mean...
No big deal.
I was gonna suggest, God, Oberon can't speak, but owls have flyby, which means they don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be a good idea to send Oberon flying through ahead of everyone else in the future.
God, owls just the best option then. Like what?
Yeah.
I
mean,
yeah.
They are the ultimate predator of the sky. Like,
yeah.
Legit. They're deemed like one of the most deadly flying creatures.
I mean, you can complain about poor balancing, but it's just like that's just real life. Like
for real.
They might be good predators, but they're really dumb. I don't know if you guys have like seen like videos of people watching owls. They're not smart birds.
No, yeah.
They're really good at what they do. That's about it.
Yeah.
Intelligence of
that is all.
There's a reason Oberon was not helping trying to read anything, and that's because I have to use the familiar senses, and I have a -4 to investigation.
No bueno.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oberon's like, where am I?
Just because Oberon understands words doesn't mean he can read, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Without direction, he's lost.
Just gonna hunt things and fly around.
Quite literally squirrel.
Yeah. Real quick for anyone who has spells up, we need to just double check on that. Protection from poison would have been gone by now, I believe, because it's been over an hour.
Dang. That's all right.
Unfortunately, yeah. Thankfully, though, your search in the other wing took much less time because of the various things you found. So I would say we're sitting at maybe an hour and a half for this session total.
Nice.
And a half. So that means that the bubble still has, or the tiny hut still has 3.5 hours left.
The only spell I had up was Mage Armor, but I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, you'll still have 6.5 hours left. Yeah,
3.5 hours. No,
sorry for Mage Armor.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Any quick feedback or anything? Good, bad?
No. Good. I like it. I like that we're all super cautious because of all the spiders everywhere and everything. It's good.
It's probably sneakily a good thing that Kuuvalo can't join y'all because
squishy.
It's not just squishy, but the fact that it's summer. The fact that she's in summer, she would definitely be like charging into most of these spaces without worrying about it.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send the wizard in.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Are we? I think we're good for next weekend. We can do Sunday, like Sunday evening. We should still be good for that.
Yeah, I think I'm clear as well.
Would we be able to do Saturday? Right as of now, I do have a concert next Sunday night. So I'll be.
I mean, I can do Saturday. I don't know.
I'll do it.
All right.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can. Because we'll be in what's it called? we're going somewhere on Saturday.
Okay.
Friday
So I
night,
don't
Friday
know.
night.
No, we're driving up there on Friday night.
I see.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll be back Saturday night or not, though. I don't know if it's a. I'll try to find out this week.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
if not, we're off on Monday, right? Isn't that Columbus Day? Is this like this coming, like not tomorrow, but like this coming Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're off on Monday.
So that's an option too. I don't know where everybody's.
I'll be working my regular hours that day.
Okay.
Like 8:30 Central.
I'll be catching drug dealers. Sorry.
What?
Oh, dang.
That's the ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll try to find out during the week this week, and I'll message when I find out if it's gonna be like a 2-day thing or what.
Okay. And if y'all end up getting back like really late Saturday, I mean, I could stay up late. I don't mind that. I don't know about everyone else, but
Good. What Ganesh, when is your concert on Sunday?
It's tells 8 to 9 p.m., but I'll probably have to get there a little bit earlier.
well, if we can start early on Sunday, like early afternoon, does that work?
Mm-hmm.
We could probably do that. Yeah.
Like at like 1 or something, you know?
Maybe I'll have to see how if I can move work around.
Yeah, I can't until like 4 p.m. Central because I work in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We could maybe get like
a few hours in.
Good work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
We could maybe do like 4 to 7. Yeah, that might work.
Figure that out.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So we got a tentative plan.
I am out of commission the rest of the month.
Oh,
Okay, we're about
jeez.
to get back
Yeah,
full time.
looking at my schedule. So
Hey, you got to heal out of them.
Hey. Any last?
That was my contribution.
It helps.
It helped a lot.
Any more boons you want to leave us with there? Cast a few more spells before you go.
A couple more inspirations.
Hey, I can let you borrow some plain ass bagpipes.
Hell yeah.
That's about it.
Do you have any more inspirations to give out? Because Gaia did use hers.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Up to you. Just saying.
I don't.
If you want to help from afar.
Would Vitruvius know?
That's fair. He wouldn't know he's gonna get stuck.
He would just get. He would just get.
Yeah.
So. Whoops.
That's what it sounds like when he goes in the ring. Slurping sound.
No, like when you're like deflating the bagpipes. That's probably what it sounds like. The last of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
All right. See, man. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Fun times.
See you again, Spencer. Take care.
Night.
Yeah.
You guys.